Hello everybody, wee wee, how are you all doing? Hope we're doing fantastically today. Kat, Tibby, Peachy. I feel like I've missed someone. I hope I haven't. Anyone else who's lurking, how are we all doing? Hope we're doing well. Yeah, housing is a never-ending time sink. Oh, I was meant to open up on this with like no UI. It was gonna be great, and then it wasn't, so. But yeah, so I haven't touched my Mimeli's house yet. Mostly because I just haven't had time, because I've been spending all day on my North American characters alt's house. Lizard. So I might show you guys that at the end of stream, just because I kind of want to show it off because I'm really proud of it and I really like it and I think it's pretty cool. But I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. Phoebe, congrats on being second. And also Kat and Peachy, congrats on being equal first. Because, you know, it's only fair that if two people are here at the same time that they both get first, you know, that would make so much sense. It's also because my bot doesn't update fast enough, because it's, you guys redeemed it literally simultaneously, and like, what's the bot gonna do, you know? It can't do that. It can't update that quick. Anyway, that's my rant done. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome in. The plan for this stream is to get as much done of these two role quests as possible. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest not to get sidetracked, and if I do, it will be only from people in chat making me go on rants or talking, or I'm getting like really into the conversation. In game, I have no other things to do. In game, I've got just this quest and that quest over there. That's it. They're the ones. You're thankful you've made it so your room can no longer be moved around once a week. Wait. Your room can no longer be moved around once a week at 3 AM because of your TV. What? Why was it being moved around once a week at 3 AM? I have questions. Out of curiosity, because I'm curious. Not because I don't believe you. Because I don't get it. That's the other thing. I don't get it. Peachy, where did you run off to? Peachy just fudging marker board. Oh boy. Oh, that's dangerous. Peachy on the marker board is a dangerous thing. Sometimes you gotta move stuff around. I used to rearrange my room like maybe once every couple of years. I'd get bored of the same thing and I'd be like, I want to rearrange it, and then I'd do it. I can't really do that in my current apartment because there is nowhere else for me to move anything in this room. Like, there's a little nook in the corner for Pika's cage. That can't go anywhere else. I've got a massive window on the west side of my apartment that I can't put anything up against because it's a window. And I have my bed, pull down Murphy bed desk thing that's against the only wall in my room that is like an actual like blank wall that I can put something against, because I've got, this wall has 2 doors on it, like a door into my room and a door into the bathroom, so I have no options to rearrange. I'm stuck with this. This is how my room's gonna be, and I like it, but I have no options. Your mum would wake up in the morning and your bed would be on a different wall. Wait, what? She'd move your bed while you're sleeping in it? A fudge? You love moving your room around? I love the concept of moving things around, but I hate actually doing the work and having to disconnect everything and like move stuff and shuffle things, and like it's just a pain, which is why I like it in video games more, which is why I like really get into like building in Minecraft or interior decorating and like this game. Like I love it. I love it. Doom, hello. Please learn to read. Your mum would wake up in the morning and your bed would be on a different wall. Oh! I thought you meant your mum would wake you up in the morning and your bed would just be somewhere else. You're so right, Kat. I can't read. I apologize. Doom, how are you, by the way? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Can't believe Pika last stream. Wait, what? Oh, so you don't know what happened today, actually. So I was watching Dino Nuggies, who has raided us a couple of times. I'm just going to give them a little shout out, if I can fudging spell their name. I was watching Dino Nuggies today while I was just, you know, hanging out and stuff. And Pika just jumps onto my fudging keyboard, walks all over it, hits the enter button into Nuggies' chat. It's just like a massive message, and I'm just like, that's my bird. The little mischievous boy, straight up spamming the chat. So yeah, he's been mischievous lately. But that's okay, we love him. So yeah, anyway, that's my thing. Oh, and Doom helped me make my apartment and my North American character. It was greatly appreciated. It seemed like everyone liked it, and I'm just over here like, I'm so glad everyone knows. Well, I'm so glad some people know who I am. Because if I was just a random and that was my first message in a chat, just spam stuff, I'd be like, I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. I wish wait, maybe I can find the contribution. Oh my god, wait. Maybe I can find the contribution. Hold on, let's have a little look-see. I can't, this is crazy. I can't view my own chat history. Can I scroll up far enough? No. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. It was just a bunch of random numbers and letters. When you put the TV on the wall, it's bolted there, so if you want to set your bed, it needs to be in a certain spot. So now that your TV... Wait, so why are you thankful if you love rearranging your room? Because now you can't, because your TV's stuck there and you can't have the bed anywhere else because it needs to see the TV. Your room's too small? Look, I feel that. My room's also tiny. I get it. I get it. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be... I'm a songbird. Of course you are. Just playing from the way you carry yourself. You're just the sort of woman I've been looking for. You're perfect. Well, hang on now. Hang on there. You still want to... Yeah, that's so many times. I can't rearrange my room that much. That's so much. You can no longer stay up and do that. You're happy about that. Right. Okay. So you're happy that you aren't going to randomly make more effort for yourself. Peachy, did you just leave? Peachy left. Peachy ditched us, guys. This is so sad. My name is Lurik, and I am a bounty hunter. Not just any bounty hunter, I'll have you know. Nay, I am not wont to settle for run-of-the-mill prey. I hunt sin eaters. It's crazy.
What is the charge? Eating a meal? A succulent Chinese meal?
Retsky, what? What is that? What do you mean? I'm so confused. I don't understand. But also, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I don't understand. I don't get it. You'd move your bed, your dresser, and you have two desks that'll just be put in places? Nah. Nah. Couldn't do it. Couldn't be me. Absolutely not. Naturally, it'd take considerable strength and skill to defeat such a formidable eater, and I am not afraid to admit I cannot do it alone. However, with the aid of equally formidable allies, I'm confident it can be done. And you, my friend, are exactly the sort of ally I have a mind to recruit. Walk away without a word. Wait, I have money! Lots and lots of money, guys! Don't leave! I've got my rich! Everything shelters into its perfect place. I do, but like... See, I feel like... The lizard freaked me the fudge out. Hi, Alwina, how are you? Hope you're doing well. The lizard just like jump scared me. I was just like, what? Was not expecting it. What was that? Wait, Retsky, have you not seen the lizard redeem? Retsky, that's been here for about a week. Just under a week, actually. That's the lizard redeem. It's the best redeem. How have you not seen it? That's crazy. I forgot what I was saying. I got distracted by the lizard. As much as I'm certain you're the right woman for the job, 'tis only me that I should put your skills to the proof. A simple test should suffice. Pray do not be offended, but you would be shocked how many people present themselves falsely in order to enrich themselves or impress others. You don't I know you don't redeem anything. I'm just surprised you haven't seen anyone else redeem it. That's been like people's favorite redemption all week. What is the lizard joke? I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna send you the fudging lizard meme. Actually, I'm gonna put the lizard meme in chat. It's just a thing that's blown up, and people have been doing like a lot of stuff with it. Like, I think the biggest things people have been doing is they have been making like videos, and they've been replacing some of the words in like the music videos with like lizard instead. You couldn't go back to sleep after saying they're happy to work. Oh no. Completely understandable, actually. Oh, wait, Kat, do you know it? Do you maybe know it, actually? And that's funny. It's hilarious. The entire internet's going crazy over it, Kat. I can't find a good one. Peachy or Doom, I know you guys have been sending so many fudging lizard memes to each other and me. Send one to Kat. You believe me? Hold on a second. You believe me? Hold on. I mean, I'm not lying, but like, please don't. I don't care. Never mind then. Every time you reach 1,000 points, it's lizard time. TV's just like, I don't need points anymore. I just need lizard. We played the end of Pixar's newest film, but it's for a new film called Hoppers and it went viral. Yeah, that seems to be what happened. But like, I don't know why it became a thing of like people editing music to replace lizard. I don't know why, but I love it. Almost 5 a.m. Oh, okay, so you're just starting your day basically, but you could have gone to sleep and slept for another couple of hours, but now you're not. Question mark. If I'm understanding correctly. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can probably just like go out to Lakeland from like an aetheroid. Heh. Oh. Heh. Oh. Heh. Oh, there we go. So fair, so fair. I know if it was me, I'd either be able to go to sleep or I would That's so redundant. I'd either be able to sleep or I'd stay up. Like, yeah. Duh. 4:40 a.m. Yeah, but Kat, you haven't just woken up. You've been awake all night. I know you. There's been so many you haven't sent me. Why not? Why not? Peachy? Huh? Huh? Do I not matter to you? No, I'm kidding. It's fine. 4:48 p.m. It's 6:48 p.m. Wait. Not me fudging forgetting where you are, TB. Me over here like, hold on a second. No, I remember now. Wait, I'm not shaming you. I'm just outing you. There's a difference. You're not being shamed, you're just being exposed. 1 a.m.? 1 p.m.? p.m. So you've been up for like 14 hours then. 13, 14. 16 hours. I can maths. I can maths. Eastern USA time zone. Hands up if you're in the US right now. I think actually, at the moment, you might be the only, you might, question mark, be the only US person in my chat right now, except for Kat. So that's 2 people I'm just fudging stupid. Me. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. I promise. Your friend got home from college and you went to her house to... Okay. No, so, okay, here's the thing. I have been fudging sick today, and I'm only slightly just feeling better as of the last, like, couple of hours. So, leave me alone. Westy, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. It's actually crazy how there's so many people in my chat tonight that are from other parts in the world that aren't the US, because most of the time, the US dominates my chat. So this is like a nice, this is a nice change. AJ, you better love me. I'm now slightly suspicious and concerned. Doesn't? Wow, okay, rude. Who are you to say that I do or don't love people in my community? Who do you think you are? Here we are, Proving Grounds. You need only slay a beast of suitable ferocity before my very eyes to demonstrate your own. Naturally, we require bait to lure one out of hiding. Parasocial! Okay, wow. Firstly... What? Oh my lord, got your package here. Who the hell are you? You look just like a generic NPC. Like, the most generic face you could possibly have. No, I know what you're talking about. I'm just, like, not sure how to explain... I'm not sure how to react. I'm not sure how to respond. You're trying to avoid the furry feline piranhas that are trying to beg you for a second breakfast. Best of luck to you. You're not going to be able to make it. You won't make it. I just want to warn you. You won't last, but I salute you for delaying as long as possible. They deserve it! Jeez, okay. Cat's just got no mercy tonight. There's nothing wrong with second breakfast. It is There is something wrong with second breakfast. You wake up 6 a.m. on Tuesday, went to get some breakfast, and your cat almost knocked the door down. How? 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 Lando Parisian? Samantha Von Stacky Stack? Okay. I love those names. Those names are incredible. Like, Parisian, Lando Parisian is just a good pun. And then Samantha Von Snacky Stack is just funny. That's so good. She just body slams. What? So your cat just like runs into the door, just like fudging, just jumps at it, and it works. Cats are fudging stupid. I love it. Oh boy. You need only place the bait in the open and slay whatever comes to claim it. Okay, cool. So we're baiting and slaying. Your old boy Sonic used to do that. He'd run into the bedroom door to get it. So many questions. Okay, I got a friend request from... Wait, Peachy, this is another Peachy. Why this... Hold the phone... Peachy. Okay, firstly... That's not a Makodi. Okay, number one, that's not a Makodi. Right? Number two... That's exactly what my NA alt used to look like before I Fantasia'd her. And I mean like exactly. Same hair color, same face shape and structure. That's crazy. Oh, hi, Westy. Actually, I should invite you both to the party. That's crazy terrifying. Friday screams at your mum in the morning for the entire 30 minutes before his automatic feeder goes off. Oh my god, of course he does. Princess Time he's figured out every doorknob can flush the toilet, turn on the faucets and the stove. No, the stove is so dangerous though. Tell me you love me, AJ. Trust. See, this is the one thing I can't possibly trust, right? You're gonna bamboozle me? I mean, yeah, a little bit. Trust. Okay, love you, Westy. Give me the free stuff. Oh my god, Westy, I love you so much. Thank you. I pointed out that bench last stream and I was like, I want that. I want that giant tree. It does have your name on it. I love it. I love it. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. That's why you made it. No, I appreciate that. I'm not good. I said I won't distract everyone this stream, so I will not distract people this stream. I'll put that up later, but I will put it up. This is your crafter main? Hold on. Oh god dang, so it is. But not your gatherer, apparently. I am on Zervin. I'm on material. No, we're not doing house stuff today. Because I promised no house things. Friday's asleep next to you? Wait, not on you, next to you? That's crazy. That can't be comfortable. I mean, look, cats will find comfort in the weirdest things. I could place it then leave. No, because then I'll get too distracted. I promised I would not get distracted this stream. I promised. I don't trust myself. Retsky will commit arson. I can't do this to you guys. You need to itch your housing itch, AJ. Let me decorate. I can't let you decorate, Peachy, because you can't decorate unless you're on Zervin. Ah. You won't even let me put it in the right... No, but the problem is I want to put it in the right spot. I want to. Your Lala alt? Well, you're not on your Lala alt, Peachy. You get on your Lala alt then if you want to help me with my house. A sense of hostile presence? Where? Oh, there. You want to see my excitement on this place? Yeah, no, I'll do it at the end of stream. I promise I will do it at the end of stream. If you want to see me get excited when it's placed, you gotta stay for the whole stream. Oh my god, wait, Westy, why are you fighting? Why are you fighting? You guys are crafters, what are you doing? Whack him with your carpentry sticks and your fishing rods. That's so funny. I'd laugh if you just like stole aggro and died. You message me something when I'm not busy? Okay, I'll have a look. I'll have a little look-see look. Oh, it's Friday on the book. On a really weird spot. You're so right, Kat. Friday is on a weird spot in that book. This is when you're on a raid, let them keep aggro and they die. No, I'd never do that. I would never. That's so mean. I knew I was not wrong about you. Let us return to the Crystarium at once. I have returned. Did Peachy log off? I think Peachy's logging into her Lala ult. I think she's doing it. I think she's logging into her Lala ult. She really badly wants to decorate. He's using the hardcover book like a pillow. I mean, look. Sometimes cats are stupid. I forgot to use my amazing 3 buffs. Congratulations on a kill well made, my good woman. I dare say this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership. Let us commemorate the occasion with a feast. Eat, drink, and be merry. The sound effect doesn't work if you're in an FC chat, apparently, Peachy. Wonderful stuff, isn't it? My compliments to the chef. Another helping? No, are you sure? It really is no bother. Oh, very well. I should like to return to our earlier discussion. That of the... Westy's left the party too. Guys, I'm being abandoned by everyone. This is so sad. This is devastating. I should like to return to earlier discussion of the virtue. Yep. All good, Westy. All good. It's not a crossroad party. Oh, yeah, no, okay, so fair. I get you. I don't like crossworld parties though, they're annoying. I hate them. I hate them so much. Andrea is her name. She roams Northrend in the guise of Renda Ray, fallen warrior of light and renowned hunter of Eld. She's a most elusive eater who has been sighted in every corner of the realm. Though her movements are unpredictable, she has often been witnessing pursuing and slaying extraordinarily dangerous beasts. I can well imagine the question forming in your head. Why not leave her be? If anything, she is not aiding local communities after a fashion. Alas, no, for if the beasts she slays rise anew as eaters, which pose even greater threats to the small folk. No, I know it does, and I can appreciate that, but I hate how I can't see anyone's health. Everyone is treated like in the UI as if they're like just not in my party because it just uses the default like friend names. I can't heal everyone in my party because they're not treated as a party. Like, it sucks. You have arrived? You've arrived in Materia? In Zervin? Oh, it is Friday. It's Friday. Why did my brain short circuit? I don't understand. This one wretched Sin-Eater is entreated sowing untold chaos by carrying on as she does, unleashing more of her kind in unsuspecting towns and villages all across Northrend. Only you and I can stop her. Didn't the Warriors of Light save the world? Oh, wait, I shouldn't have said that because I forgot they hate Warriors of Light. Huh? Well, nothing to ask, but never mind all that. Whether or not they were the heroes or villains of whatever 100 years ago doesn't matter to me. Simple truth is, Renda Ray was the greatest hunter who ever lived, and beating her at her own game would be an amazing feat, don't you think? And regardless of what the Warriors of Light were before they became Seed Eaters, that's what they are now, so doing folks a favor by killing them. What say you? Will you hunt Andrea with me? With pleasure. Wait, why did I say? Why was one of my options, I hope I live to regret this? Wouldn't it be, I hope I live not to regret this? Question mark? So begins our formal partnership. I can see it now, you and me in the heat of battle fighting side by side, the picture of courage and camaraderie. It's going to be grand. Naturally, it will take us time to study and understand our prey. Eaters can behave in strange and inexplicable ways, particularly powerful ones like Andrea. I've been doing my best to get inside her head, to think like a hunter, but it is easier said than done, Anyway, as soon as I've determined where we ought to begin our search, I'll inform you of once. That's basically them saying, get to level 72. Guess what? Joke's on you, I am 72. Nap, are you going to bed, cat? Are you sleeping? I was the reward lacking, my apologies. Next time I'll see to it you receive rather more substantial compensation. Oh, that's funny, I like that. Night, cat. Wait. Hello? Oh my god, I'm blind. Hello? Hello? You don't have to accept any of those, I'm just handing them out to you. I love how you're both sitting on the ground, even though there are like chairs and tables and like everything, but like you two can do that. That's fine. That's fine for you. You do you. Also, I'm gonna have a little look at your adventure plate. Nice. Searching for. I'm peeking at all your stats. I love how you've leveled botanist and fisher, but you just never bothered with miner. You're just like, nah, I only want to do 2 of the gatherers. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. I get it. Cool. Onwards to next quest, friends. Also, my nose is so itchy and I hate it. Wait, it's you. It's really you. You actually can't. I have not moved since we last spoke. I've been here the whole time, in the words of Sam Reich. I mean, never mind. You're here to... my nose... I hate this so much. You're here to hunt Andrea with me, yes? Of course you are. Why else would you be here? And wouldn't you know it, one of my hirelings should be returning with new information any moment now. He's so rich, but he'll only give me like 1,000 gil at the end of every quest. Rude. Greetings, my lord. I'm pleased to report Andrea was recently sighted in Armor Ring, in the vicinity of Samuel's backbone, it would seem. Apparently, there was a right vicious spider that was giving folks trouble, and now that it's been turned, it's about 12 times worse. They'd be grateful for any assistance. Sorry. So freaking rich. Look at him. Look at that rich man. Why bother going out and pestering the small folk for news when you can employ others to do it for you? The better to devote our precious time to rather more important matters. Owing to my reading strategy, we may now depart for Armor Ring and the delightfully named Samuel's backbone, for in pursuing the spider we may yet find its maker. And then it may meet its maker as well. Haha, funny joke. So what? I don't know if you guys can read the chat on stream. But it says, Alwina entreats dark forces to visit a terrible fate upon you. What? Excuse me? I'm sorry? Maybe not? No, thank you? I'm gonna get murdered, chat. I'm gonna get murdered by Alwina. Blame Square Enix's description? No. I will not. I will blame you. I love this little stingray looking thing. Like it's not a stingray, but I love it. Hello? This is certainly the place. I gather those bones once belonged to dear Samuel, but I see no troublesome arachnid. Being a rather large desert, I considered a few trackers to hasten our search, but I've yet to spy a place where such individuals might congregate. You sneak up on all of your friends. Wait, is that sneak? Is that like a sneak up emote? That's so weird. Nothing for it but to roll our proverbial sleeves and do the dirty work ourselves. We shall split up and search the sands for the sin-eater spider. Whoever finds it first may have the honor of slaying it themselves. And should we not find it, well, after we both search for a suitable length of time, we meet back here at the hump again. Nose is killing me, actually. It's not even that it's a runny nose or whatever, it's just like itchy. Does anyone have a cure for itchy nose? I could really do with one. Called Malevolence, but it looks like you're sneaking up. It does look like you're sneaking up, but it also looks like you're doing like an evil like, you know what I mean? Oh, that's so weird. It was a purple thing and it didn't spawn an enemy? I'm shocked. I guess purple just means a chance to spawn an enemy. Or like a possible enemy? I thought it was guaranteed. I thought that was like the dead giveaway. Oh. There's one. Wait, I have 3 dashes? I thought I only had 2 dashes. Give me feathers! There we go. I have a feather. I'm gonna save it though, I'm not gonna use it. But I wanna have it, you know? I want the option. I love that freaking tortoise. I have it on my other character. So good. Hello, sir? Sir, you're not here. Probably found it. He found it and now he's dying. Now my whole face is itchy. It's her! That's an early echo. I don't think I had an echo from one of the enemies in the other quests for like at least a level 74 or 76. There she is, the Scourge of Norvrent, the Devourer of Souls, Balam quits. We bring this mark down, they'll be singing ballads about us till the end of time, never mind the King's bounty. We could buy ourselves a couple of castles. I need some Allegro sounds like your seasonalogies. What do you mean? I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry. Flanking maneuver as discussed. Wait for my signal, then we'll strike as one. This is before she joined the adventuring party. No, I mean, I don't know what Allegra is. I'm assuming it's some sort of, like, medicine or something. We probably don't have it. Probably like a different brand here. And it's not allergies. I don't know what it is. Allergy, yeah. No, it's not allergies. It's just like, I have no clue. Maybe I need a shave. Maybe that's what it is. Don't panic. We plan for this. We'll act as decoys while Render Ray brings her down. Go, go, go. Wait, not yet. There's no need to rush this. Oh, no, it's too late. He's gonna get murdered. He's dead. Oh, they're both dead. You fools. The other two are gonna get murdered, and she's not gonna be able to help. Used to not get allergies in the last years have been horrible. Really? Did you get COVID by any chance? Is it a COVID-related change? I know COVID's like messed with some people after catching it. No, come back here. Finish it. Finish me. Dang. I mean, your friends are dead, though, so how does that make you feel? Ironically, oof. Yeah, see, that's really unfortunate. I got COVID a couple of months back for the first time, and it sucked, but I think I probably got, like, the better deal out of it. No, like, long-term, like, issues like a lot of people have had. Just a sore throat for, like, the 2 weeks, and then that was it. But still wouldn't freaking wish it on anyone because it still sucked. How is it your fault? They were the ones who ran ahead and like ignored you and got hasty. That's not on you, Render, right? That's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Oh my god. When my Discord servers just fudging notified me. There's a new Final Fantasy cookbook coming out. I just saw the cookbook. That's it, Westy. That's the one. Yeah. Sense of Taste, at least you just felt like, oof. That's volume. No, I know it's volume 2. They announced it a while ago. I gotta get volume 1 as well. I'm not getting any of them. I'm not gonna get any of them. I don't do a lot of cooking. I know they announced it a while ago. I'm just saying I got the notification. Shaking my head, Peachy. Shaking my head. Been like run over by a freight train. No. Oh, no. That sucks. No, I heard a lot of people got like COVID really badly. I think I got very lucky that my strain was just really like, it was a really sore throat. Like it felt like I was swallowing like razor blades, but like that was the worst of it, you know? Anyway. You feel like you're dying? Yeah. See, I am so grateful I didn't get like any of those variants that like really knocked you out. Like as I said, like my first time getting COVID was like 3 or 4 months ago. Like I really missed like all the first waves and all those like really horrible, dangerous variants. Probably helped as well that, you know, I'm vaccinated as well. So when I did get it, it was like probably not as bad as it could have been because of that, but it still sucked. But yeah, didn't feel like I was dying. So that's at least a plus. But I would not like to feel like I was dying or losing my sense of taste or getting run over by a freight train or like, you know, I had a bit of like cloudy headachy days, but like it wasn't that bad. But like a lot of people have had that worse as well. Your lungs because of COVID. You've had it 6 times, Peachy. How have you had COVID 6 times? What happened? Is it because your work doesn't let you have sick days because they suck and they demand you go to work every single freaking time so you just catch it from everyone and then you're like... Surely that's illegal. I don't really know much about UK laws, but that can't be right. That can't be right. You should be allowed sick days legally, right? What was that just now? I've had headaches before, but the way they were thrashing about wasn't like anything I've ever felt. Your immune system sucks? Yeah, that will happen when your work doesn't let you leave and so you catch COVID 6 times. By the gods, and I thought we were just lucky to catch a glimpse of Andrea, but you're telling me you were granted a vision of her past with this power of yours? 2 warriors killed while hunting a great horned beast. A beast their surviving companion vows to slay in revenge? I've heard this tale before, I know it. It's common enough tale of sword, I suppose, and regardless, she's gone. Come, let us return to the Christianum and celebrate your accomplishment. Accomplishment? I didn't do anything! Peak achievement since you needed to get food at the time. You hadn't gone shopping because of work kept you busy. You got grocery pickup and had them just set on the ground next to the car. You DoorDash and ordered Chinese food to the Walmart and had them set on the hood of your car so you didn't infect anyone. Oh, nice. Yes. So grateful for delivery services, honestly. Well, look at you. Are you an Uber driver? You can have sick days, but they... Yeah, see... But then they're not allowed to, though, Peachy. That's the thing. You saw Peak, you want to play Peak again soon? I also want to play Peak again soon. I played it a bit with some other friends, like off stream, and it was so much fun. We got to the... I think we got to the Blizzard area, and then we had to stop playing because we didn't have any time anymore. Like we had to stop because we had other things to do. And I hate that Peak doesn't have like a save game option so you can save and come back later. I know it's so good. It's so good. Take me to the Crystarium, please. I mean, I could just like return there, but you've got the car, and I mean, you don't have to, but like if you wanna. Can I change state while I'm in here, actually? I have no idea. There probably is a way to change what seat I'm in. Not a clue. Not a clue. Thank you. Thanks for the ride. No, I have been meaning to like. I've been thinking about doing more like a weekly like community games type thing. I don't know if like, because I want to do. My thing is I want to do weekly Final Fantasy XIV like community stuff, but I also want to play other games too, like Peak. I also really badly want to play Guilty as Sock sometime. I don't know whether I make those like. I don't know how frequent I make them, like monthly or weekly. I feel like weekly will probably be a bit too much. And if they're too frequently, then people won't come to all of them, and so there'll be less people for each one. Whereas if I make them semi-rarely, then everyone will want to jump on board because they're so rare. You know, I gotta keep the demand up, right? I can't have supply be too much more than the demand, so I gotta balance it out. What about every fortnight? I get very confused, like, if on a bi-weekly basis, because I lose track of which week is which, and I do this very often. So if it's monthly, I can at least, like, say, like, oh, if it's the first Sunday of the month, or the first Friday of the month, or the last Friday, like, that's a lot easier to keep track of, because I know it's like, oh, it's the first of every something, you know? Whereas every 2 weeks, I'm like, I will not remember. And they won't align either because of, like, months not being exactly 28 days, so there'll be some that are like the first and third week, and others will be like the second and fourth week, and it won't match up easily. Whereas monthly, I'll know I'll at least be able to. Or I could do something really stupid. I could be like, on every month that has 30 days, I do this. Maybe that'll help me remember which months have 30 and 31 days, because I get confused still, because I'm an adult. The table is set. Oh my god, it is set. What the hell? Every Friday it's a prime number. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I don't think Westy would approve though. So, did you raise a glass with me that together we might toast your spectacular accomplishment? You know, now that you say that though, Tibby, it would be kind of funny if on every Friday that's a prime number I actually did do something, because that just sounds hilarious. Like, how could you not, you know? Like, what, 1... Would you classify 2 as a prime number? Like, it is, but I also disagree. No, wait, no, 2 is a prime number. It's 1 that's like, is that a prime number? Because, like, 1 is just 1. You know, it's not divisible by itself and 1. It already is 1. Like, you know... Anyway, what? So, debatably 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17... Jeez, okay, no, there are too many. There are too many. Nah, you know what? I veto that. There are too many. And I only got up to 17. I haven't even touched 19, 23, fudging, what, 27 as well? That's got to be one of them. And then I think 31? Is 31 prime? 31 might be prime. I probably missed some as well, like, I don't know. The table is, wait. I better not have said 27, because that's certainly not prime. I think I meant 29. Did I say both? I don't know, man. Anyway, the table's set. We're gonna toast our accomplishment of doing literally nothing but seeing into the past. I do love how this guy is so rich and just has like banquets at the end of every quest. But then he only gives me like 1,000 gil. Oh, he said something else? How'd you feel? I have another few bottles waiting? No, oh, very well if you insist. It occurs to me, my good woman, I've yet to ask you your name. So quickly did we forge our friendship, I hardly noticed until now. Meemily, Reek and Meemily. Yes, I rather like the sound of that. Reek and Meemily, the daring duo, the brave bounty hunters, the scourge of sin eaters. Once we have slain Andrea, not a soul in Norvrent will not know our names. They shall ring out all across the realm. But I should dwell overmuch on the victory before the struggle. A wise hunter is prepared and patient. 'Twould be prudent to send double, nay triple the agents afield to seek out promising new leads. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a gillionaire. I think he's literally told us he's rich though, so there's nothing to be... He said he was rich. What about the budget for our brave endeavor? Well, don't be. I'm prepared to fund our activities as needed. No expense shall be spared, none whatsoever. Except that you're only giving me like 1,500 gil at the end of every quest, so that's an expense you're sparing, buddy. There she is, Meemily. Come to rejoin her bosom companion in the great hunt. It is well that you have, for I have obtained new information considering the sighting of Andrea and Kolisha. The fiend has transformed yet another deadly mark, a great bear in this instance, into an even deadlier eater. You've posted a picture of the fluffy criminals? Oh my god. Oh my god. I need to see these fluffy criminals. Also, welcome to the Discord. I need to see these fluffy criminals. Wherefore art thou, O fluff? Oh my god, they're adorable. And they're sitting so nicely together. Totally not being preparing to cause any mischief. They totally are. I love it. They're so cute. It falls to Rika meanly to slay the newborn eater and continue their pursuits of Norvrand's most notorious virtue to completion. There's so many. I just realized just how many people in my community have cats. Like, I know that cats aren't exactly like the rarest animal, but I swear like everyone has. Ah, fudge! I just technical stepped. Well, that's 1 2-minute cooldown. I'm not getting back. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's fine. The grey Sorry. I might be blind. Neither of those cats are grey. Is that just the name of the... That's probably just the name of the species. Or the breed. I don't really know cat breeds, like, at all. I don't know a single one. I don't know how to differentiate between 2 cats. I still like Princess Sammy Yvonne's snacky snack. I forgot her name, but I love it. Let us brook no further delay and commence our search separately as before an Amarang. If you catch the eater first, I'll grant you leave to kill it without me. I trust you'll not be disappointed if the reverse would occur. Surely not, surely not. I myself would be most put out if I happened to lose to you a second time, and so on that note, may the best hunter win. Chaos incarnate. I mean, you're getting a cat. They're gonna be chaos. You know? It's kind of the consequence of having cats. I don't know. Not that I can talk or that it's a problem. Like, I have a chaotic as hell bird. Like, I totally get it. The first time you brought them home from the shop, she got out of the room and got stuff behind the washing machine. Wait, she got stuck behind the washing machine, or she took stuff behind the washing machine? Either way, it's funny, but I want to know, like, what type of funny, you know? Oh, here it is. Is that Dodo lookalike going to attack me? I think it will. You got stuck? Oh no, the poor thing. No, you're good. I just wanted to, like, I wasn't sure which one, you know. I failed to find any trace of the bear. Perhaps Lyric was indeed the better hunter this day. Dang. Can't believe Lyric's gonna find the bear. Without me? 35% of Fridays fall on prime number dates. 18 per year. 1.5 a month. Really? 18 per year, and if there are about 50 Fridays in a month, in a year, give or take. There aren't 50 Fridays in a month. That is about 30, 40, 30. The math checks out. That's crazy. Like, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't feel like it's correct. And yet, you know, like, it just feels wrong. Fair enough, Peachy. I hope you have an okay day at work. I would say good day, but we know that's not going to happen, so I hope your day is at least okay. Go get ready. I appreciate you for being here, and I hope everything goes well. I hate to say it meanly, it seems we're late to the party. The beard and his mate slew the bear before we could. Oh. Oh, we didn't even get them at all. Was that Fanta? Not sponsored. Yet. Yeah, it was Fanta. It is Fanta, yeah. More criminal activities. My Discord show. Oh my god, on top of the door frame? Of course. But of course. You knew it? Well, what else? Like, if I'm drinking an orange drink, it's either gonna be Fanta or the Coles, like, $1 unbranded, like, Coles brand. Those are the only options. Tango. I don't understand. The eater was a newborn. How could he possibly have learned of it and gotten here before we did? Well, see, that's the problem with relying on a hired help. They're loyal to your coin, not you, and you're not the only one willing to open his purse. You don't have Tango? What's this, Sunkissed Erasure? No, okay, I don't have anything wrong with Sunkissed. I kind of actually prefer Sunkissed, but the only times I ever get Sunkissed are when I go to like restaurants or if I'm like getting takeaway or whatever and they only offer Sunkissed instead of Fanta. Most places only offer one or the other. I don't want to say I prefer Sunkissed to Fanta. They're both good. I have Sunkissed more often. But both Sunkissed and Fanta are more expensive than unbranded Coles drinks. So if I'm at Coles and I want soft drink, I'll just get an unbranded Coles drink for like $1 rather than get Fanta or Sunkissed for $4. Like, you know what I mean? Am I being stingy? Maybe. But like, that adds up. And also, it'll taste the same anyway. I mean, it doesn't taste the same. Fanta is clearly superior. Fanta, give me sponsorship. The only orange ones you can think of. No, you're so fair. It's Sunkissed, Fanta, and whatever other unbranded stuff. Sunkissed and Fanta are like the main ones here. I've never heard of Tango. Let's have a look at this link Peaches sent to this Tango. Oh, what the fudge? No, we don't have that at all. That's weird. I've never seen that in my life. Okay. A, I didn't know Solo had an orange version. But B, I don't like that it's an alcoholic orange version because I don't have alcohol. So that sucks. Solo, you suck. Go back to your soft drink ways. Why are you trying to get into the alcohol like brand? Get out of there. Like, no one wants it. Tango's owned by Pepsi. Wait, but Fanta is owned by Pepsi. Right? I think Fanta's owned by Pepsi. Hold on. Yeah, oh no, it's owned by Coke. Never mind, Fanta's owned by Coke. Fanta is owned by Coca-Cola. Yeah, no, I got it mixed up. Fanta is owned by Coca-Cola. So I guess Tango is like the Pepsi equivalent? What's Sunkissed owned by then? Is Sunkissed its own thing? I doubt that. One final picture of the furry criminal activities. Oh my god, yes. They always like to get on top of things. It's like birds. It's like birds. It's like birds. Like, I've always said this, and some of you who have been around here for longer, you know very well I say this all the time. Birds are just cats with wings. I swear they have the same freaking personalities. But birds can just fly. That's the difference. And birds can mimic and scream more than cats can. Oh, cats can scream too, but like, birds are harsher screams. Anyway. I'm googling what Sunkissed is owned by. Sunkissed is what the hell? Sunkissed is owned by Dr. Pepper? That's crazy. So we don't have Dr. Pepper here at all. Instead, we just get Sunkissed and we don't get Dr. Pepper. That's wild. That's crazy. By comparison, her brother is hilariously uncoordinated. If she tries to jump like she does, it could be... Oh my god. In the UK, Dr. Pepper is owned by Cola too. Wait. Dr. Pepper owned by... It says no. It's okay, so Google says generally, and maybe this is different in the UK, but generally Dr. Pepper isn't owned by Pepsi or Coca-Cola, but they actually don't own their own bottling facilities, so they partner with Pepsi or Coke bottlers. So it might not be that they're owned by Coca-Cola, but they use the same bottling facilities. That's according to LinkedIn though, so like a person on LinkedIn who probably has some sort of whatever. Hold on a second. Dr. Pepper is owned by Dr. Pepper in the US and Canada, but it's the Coca-Cola company in the UK, Japan, South Korea, and Pepsi in the rest of Europe. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it's manufactured by Keurig Dr. Pepper in the US and Canada. It's manufactured by Coca-Cola in the UK, Japan, and South Korea, and it's by PepsiCo in Europe. That's so weird. That's so weird. I get fascinated by this kind of like company ownership stuff, by the way. I don't know if you guys noticed. I find it so interesting. I love it because it's all about licensing and trademarks and like and the branding, and it's just so cool. It's so cool. Anyway, I'm gonna stop nerding out. I said I was gonna not get sidetracked the stream, and I lied. So you know, you're shook. Yeah, it'd be like that, you know. More importantly, Rick, what's this I hear about you hunting Andrea? With the help, I mean, rather than all by your lonesome. I have a distinct memory of you storming off in a huff saying you don't need me or anyone else to finish the job. Tell me I'm wrong. You really should be. Like, I thought you said you were gonna leave, like, what, 5-10 minutes ago? And here you are? Dude, you like help but no, you've no chance of being me to prize, because unlike you, I'm not all talk, and neither are me mates. Speaking of mates, how much does it cost you to buy her friendship? Yeah, look, he could pay me a lot more. I'm doing this because I'm a good person. I'm not getting paid enough. It's only work? Oh, you know, it's only our life, you know. It's only the way we can actually spend, get the money to spend on necessities in this capitalist society, you know. That's, who needs it, am I right? Like, did you do Fruity Pebbles or Honey Bunches? Ooh, I'm not a big oats person, but Honey Bunch sounds nice. You should choose your friends more carefully, Sinner. When it all goes wrong, don't say I didn't want... Wait, he is saying Sinner... Why is he calling me Sinner? Is Sinner just a term people say? Because only the Dark Knight story guy, the tank role quest person called me Sinner. Maybe it's just a saying, I don't know. You have questions, I'm sure, as you may have surmised. Lambert was once a comrade of mine. I took him into my service that we might hone our skills battling Sinities in preparation for facing Andrea. However, I soon came to see he was not at all that capable a hunter, and so I dissolved the working relationship. Unfortunately, he did not take it in stride, and instead resolved to recruit new companions that he might beat me in my own game. It seems his fortunes have improved greatly of late, so much so that I fear we can no longer afford to dedicate time to tracking Luster Eaters, and must devote our undivided attention to the pursuit of Andrea. We should be getting back to the Crystarium, but before we depart, I have another matter to attend to in Yulmore. If I might trouble you to accompany me? Ah, of course you will, let's be off. I'm rushing through this cutscene because an ad's about to start on Twitch. Oh, there it is! When showdown? Oh, fudge. I forgot, like, entirely. I forgot entirely. We'll need to work out. We can work out. If you want to like work out a time, we can. Because if we don't, I know I won't. I know I'll just forget. If something's not set, I will just forget. So let me know when works for you. I'm gonna get in front of this NPC though, and then I'm going to have my ad break. I'm gonna get up and have a stretch. Refill my glass of water because my Fanta is about to run out. And I'll just let you guys sit here in this very questionable establishment during the ad break. You guys have fun here, okay? Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Hi. How? What did we miss? Get on the stage and start dancing. Yeah, no, I'm good actually. I mean, I probably am wearing like the right stuff. Oh my god. Hi, Nuggies. How are you? How are you all doing, Raiders? How are things? No Moon Prism. Hello. The broadcaster may not give another shout out to the specified streamer until the cooldown period expires. Excuse me? Nah, none of that. None of that. That's so dumb, but hello? Do it again. Good enough. How's stream? How was the art stuff? How'd the making things go? I hope it went well. Moon Prism, hi. Nuggies, hello. Ketsugi, hi. I could have just called you Ishi. That might have been easier. I don't know. Hello, how are we doing? I hope you're doing well. You told them you should bug me more. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Yes, no, I appreciate being bugged. But not like the secret FBI, like microphones in my room type of bug. That would... It's a really bad joke. How are we all doing? I hope we're doing... Alrina, what are you doing up there? Oh my god. Okay. This is... Okay. There's one crystal you put an Ironworks gear in that came out cool. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. How did the Telegy as a Leggy go? I'm kidding. I just found that so funny. But yes, how was stream? How was it? How did everything go? For those of you who may not know me, my name is Ojani. I'm playing... I was gonna say I play a variety of games. I've been playing nothing but Final Fantasy non-stop for the past 3 months, except that one peak stream because the game was down for maintenance, and so I had to play something else. And then I started stream, and Final Fantasy had already come off of maintenance, but I already decided to play Peak, so I played Peak anyway, but that's my excuse. You forgot. That's okay, I wasn't expecting you to actually go through with it anyway. Yeah, exactly, AK. I play a variety of Final Fantasy XIV. How are you, AK? I hope you're doing well. You need to do it off camera so you can paint him beautifully. Well, you'll have to show me the final result, though. Like, I can't not... like see it when it's done, you know. We need more Peak. We absolutely do. I want to play more Peak, for sure. It's such a fun game. I played it with you guys on stream, and then I played it off stream with some friends as well, and it's just so good. So good. Peak was peak humor. Exactly. Absolutely. I saw they've added the Mesa. The problem is I can't get past the snow, so I don't know when I'm gonna get there. I wish my sound effect wasn't broken because I would be using it now. You need to watch the Peak VOD. You're busy making so it's chaotic as hell, but like in all the best ways. In all the best ways. The Mesa subbed in instead of Alpine. Oh, that sucks because I actually really liked Alpine. Wait, is Alpine the snow one? I really liked that. I never actually conquered it. I think you did, Redsky. You sent me a clip, like the night of or the day after. They only last 24 hours, don't they, the maps? Oh, I have no idea. I don't know how it works, to be honest. I've only played the game twice, and I only did the first 3 biomes both those times, and they were all the same. Like, the generation was different, but I assume the generation's always random. After Mesa launch period, they'll be switching back and forth depending on the day. Man. Oh, man. I wish that what it was like a... I mean, I understand each biome is probably like meant to have like get increasingly more difficult, but I wish it was just a selection of different biomes that just rotated between them. I don't know. It's like CC in 14 and FL2. It's like crowd control in 14 and Florida 2. That's all I understood. I know that's not what you meant. The maps rotate. Okay, yeah. Do you allow legendary catches for your Nuzlocke? The way I always say is I always allow legendaries because I like catching legendaries, just like how I like catching shinies and stuff. I always allow them if I catch them legitimately. But if I really want to challenge myself and I'm finding it too easy, I won't use the legendaries But they'll be there for like last resort, like e.g. like if an entire team dies from a struggle, I can use them as like a get out of jail free, like, you know, little bonus advantage card like I can use, you know what I mean? So absolutely catch them. And have them as like a just in case. You know, like call in your like, you know, your call a friend, but you call a legendary. If you wipe and you're still available, you lost. And you can do that as well then. Then that way you're just collecting them just because you want to collect them. And that's what I do. Florida Fantasy 14, I mean, yeah, exactly. Florida Fantasy 14. If you wipe once, you've lost, you don't remember. Oh, okay, so you do a one wipe and you're out type of Nuzlocke. See, I typically do... Actually, no, that's how Nuzlocke typically works anyway, isn't it? If you wipe, you lose at the end. You don't use backups. That makes sense. I think that's actually how I do mine as well. I just never fudging... I didn't put it together. That's exactly why I lost my Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke, right? Because... No, was it Brilliant Diamond or Shining Pearl? I lost at the fudging Elite Four. Wiped one time, that was it. So yeah, I think I do it that way as well. You have an Arceus in your rando Nuzlocke? Oh yeah, no, you're definitely using them. Absolutely. If it's a randomizer Nuzlocke, I say use exactly what you find because that's half the fun. You either get trash or you get fudging legendaries. You use them when you get them, you know? Yeah, exactly. If you want to keep going, that's totally fine as well. You know, it just depends. Each person's different. Meanwhile, allow me to introduce you to my father and mother. Oh my god, it's too soon. We just met. This is my traveling companion and dear friend. Dear friend? I've known you for all of half an hour. She and I have resolved to hunt a particularly deadly sin eater. Indeed, I cannot overstate how dangerous this eater is. That to pursue it is to court death itself. However, when we last triumph over the fiend, all of Novarans have seen our praises. These two do not seem... They seem completely, completely uninvested in their son. They're not even looking at him. They don't care about him. Why am I at a strip club? Because this guy wanted to introduce me to his parents. That's all I have to say on the matter. So long as you don't sully our good name, you're free to hunt whatever quarry you desire. I can do without all the petty details. Yeah, they don't care. It's such a shame. Now then, how much do you require this time? Out with it. Oh, never mind. Just give me the boy my coin purse, would you? I'm sure it will suffice for his trivial pursuits. Jesus. That's why you're here, is it not? Another handout? Don't play coy. You've never been any good at it. Oh, I'm mad. Look at me. I'm so mad. You know, honestly, I don't know why I came here. Keep your coin, father. We're leaving. Meanly right now. I hate them. They're bad parents. Look, disinterested patriarch. Speak to my manservants and leave me to my entertainment. Wow, okay. Hey, Alwina, I think they're watching you. Just, you know, be careful. About that. Anyway. Retsky, no! Introducing daddy issues. Jeez. I feel so bad for him. Poor guy. He's really just doing it. He just wants to be recognized by his parents. He wants to be appreciated. He wants to be seen. I get it. I get it. You'll swipe everyone? Oh boy, don't do that. That's what we call assault. And you'll get, like, arrested, probably. Forgive me, meanly, I would forgo the wine on this occasion. Father's lackluster reception has put me in rather dour spirits. Also, you probably have no money left. As you may have gathered from our exchange, I'm a free citizen of Yulmore. Owing to my parents' considerable wealth, I've enjoyed a relatively privileged upbringing. Privileged and unbearably boring, which is why I quit the city and resolved to become a bounty hunter. I'm no fool though, I'm well aware of my fortunate circumstances, which is why I elected to conceal them from the people of the Custarian. People who want to jump to uncharitable conclusions. Feels like you and I have established a rapport though, so I'm thought best to bring you into my confidence. I pray you refrain from telling others. America! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, please don't. Since Lambert has decided to turn this into a race, we have no choice but to oblige him and slay Andre before he does. This calls for a veritable army of hired hands. In a bit of frustration, I refuse Father's Coin. Without additional resources, we have no choice but to conduct the search by ourselves. If I harm you, you'll go bankrupt. This is making me upset. Like, I don't live in America, but oh my god. We actually deal with American lawyers, like, fairly semi-regularly at work, and they can be so difficult. And that's all I'll say on the matter. If you want to fight, all you gotta do is drive a half hour to the nearest town and go to Waffle House. I've heard that Waffle House is just the home for like random people just starting fights for no reason, and I've never understood. Are they loud? So here's the thing. I've never spoken to one. I've sent emails to them, right? I mean, I have American friends. I just mean American lawyers, right? I've never spoken to an American lawyer. I've like emailed them and stuff. But their contracts though, right? You guys, if any of you guys, I know you guys don't read terms of services and terms of conditions when you sign up to things, but if you've ever like skimmed through or scrolled down them because the like a program or whatever makes you scroll to the end, you know how half the contract is just in fudging all caps? You know, just this entire clause is just entirely capitalized for no goddamn reason? Yeah. That happens nowhere fudging else in the world. To my understanding, from what I've seen, that's purely a fudging American thing. Our contracts, our stuff aren't in fudging capitals. We're normal. Why you guys put them in all caps? I don't get it. It's so funny. No, I've met a lot of Americans like, no. General Americans are fine. I have a lot of American friends. Like, totally okay. We're passionate. Say exactly. Totally fine. Totally great to be passionate. I am not attacking, like, anyone speaking in caps, like, generally. Like, people do it all the time in my chat. I do it in other people's chat. It's excitement. It's passion. I get it. I love to do it. I'd love to see it come across. But in a legal document? I'm so confused. You're so passionate about terms of service. Are you, Nuggies? Are you actually so passionate about terms of service? Because if so, you want to talk terms of services sometimes? Gonna be hearing donation on the. Oh, okay, Redsky. Okay. Let's maybe not. Yeah, let's maybe not. If you go to any Waffle House at 2 a.m., be ready. But why? But why? East and West Coast can be loud. The South doesn't have to be loud. They have the art of insults mastered. Everywhere else varies. That's so weird. No, they're just passionate. Redsky, I'm loud as fudge too. I'm not American. I'm just loud. A lot of people are loud. You don't have to be American to be loud, Redsky. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Alcohol? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know anything about Waffle House. I just assumed it was a place where people buy waffles and pancakes. I didn't know they served alcohol. You're just getting into the head of an American Orcas like, oh, I understand. No, you're so right. I thought so, but I was like, what if though? What if you actually are passionate about terms of service, Nuggies? What if, you know? American Johnny? No, God, no. Not me. Despite how much time you spend in the US, you've never been to Waffle House, you try to avoid the South for reasons. I mean, I've never been to a Waffle House either. But then again, I've only been to the US once, so I don't think that really counts. But is it not just a waffle place? Like, no one really confirmed that. I just assumed it was a place where you buy waffles and pancakes. I didn't know they served alcohol. Or they get. I still don't understand why they get into fights. Why does the poison type gym have so many psychic types? To counter the poison types, obviously. You know, I've always found it really funny that all the trainers in the gym are like training there to get better so they can beat the gym leader, and yet they all use the exact same type as the gym leader. Like, guys, do you know how this works? You're not meant to use the same type. You're meant to use better types. I think it would make a lot more sense if all the trainers, like, say it was a poison type gym, if all the trainers used psychic types or ground types, you know, and then the gym leader used poison. That would be cool. That would be like that. I find that very interesting because then you'd have to beat the trainers using different type effect. And that would be such a challenge too. Imagine you walk in the gym, you're stuck in the gym. You can't leave until either you faint or you beat every trainer and then the gym leader. All the trainers are using different types of Pokemon that are super effective against the gym leader, so you have to be prepared to fight the Pokemon that are good against the gym leader whilst also having Pokemon yourself that are good against the gym leader. You have to balance your team. That would be cool! Nintendo, sorry, they just published. Game Freak sucks! Anyway, Did anyone say the Waffle House weather thing? What? I've never heard of that. What is that? They're open 24 hours, they get a lot of drunk. Oh, they don't serve alcohol, they just get the drunks in at stupid hours. I get it now. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. You used to work second shift at a Honda factory and used to go after work with a friend. You had to call the cops one night after the woman came. Oh, jeez. See, I don't like that. That's terrifying. How about a game where the leaders have a proper 6-man teams with no monotype? Well, see, I feel like that should be the Elite Four. That should be the Elite Four. I don't mind that the gym leaders have like types, because that's fine. I'm okay with that, but I feel like once you get to the Elite Four, there should be no more monotype nonsense. It should be themed. Absolutely themed. Like each Elite Four member should have a theme, but they should have like a proper rounded team of 6. And then the champion can have whatever the strongest team is. They don't need a theme. They're just the champion. You know what I mean? I'd like that. That'd be cool. They should. I still think the gym leader should have at least 5 Pokemon. Maybe not the first one. The first couple can have less than a full team, but the rest should have like 5 or 6. 5 minimum, right? The best part of Waffle House law is the Waffle House weather index that our government literally uses because Waffle House is always open. So if it's closed... Is that an actual thing, or is this just a pattern people have noticed? That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Cynthia and Blue are your favorite champions for a reason because of variety. That's so valid. That's so fair. The champion should have a dynamic roster that changes depending on Pokemon. Too hard to code. Too hard, too difficult. And it would really suck as well for players who, like, come up with a team, it doesn't beat the champion, so they try to come up with a counter and they find that the champion keeps changing. Like, it would... Look, I feel like that should be post-game content for, like, the people who really want, like, a really tough battle. Like, they can have that post-game. But for, like, main story, end of main story, like, the thing as well is that most people who play Pokemon are either young kids or they're, like, it's a casual game for a lot of people. Right? It's a casual game for a lot of people, so I feel like it would be unfair to, like, have, like, the main game sort of be, like, too challenging. Based on your starter set 3 possible rosters. See, that would be cool. I would like that. That sounds pretty cool. I like that one. Look it up on Wikipedia. FEMA reference. Oh my god, it's an actual thing. That's crazy. Pokemon Origins gym leaders have separate teams depending on how many badges the incoming trainer has. Yeah, see, I like that, Retsky. Like, that's still how the games work in lore, but the difference is the game, like, railroads you to doing each gym in order, so you never actually see that. I would love an open world game. Nope, scratch that. I hated Scarlet and Violet. But also, Scarlet and Violet, like, didn't do that. You could go wherever the fudge you wanted, but some things would just be harder. I would like a version where, like, every gym does have different types of teams. Like, depending on your starter or depending on how many Pokemon, like, your level you are. And they'd rotate them out. You can out-level any type disadvantage. You absolutely can, Tibby, but I don't like video games where the way to beat them is to just grind harder. I hate games that are like that. Grinding is not fun. It's not a challenge to just spend an extra 100 hours leveling, doing monotonous, like, wild Pokemon battles. Or, you know, just repetitive work. That's not a challenge, it's just a time sink. I don't like that in a game. Yeah, you like to play with level caps. Yeah, because the level caps are, like, actually having to use a different strategy. That's a challenge. Right? Strategy is a challenge. Out-leveling is not. You had a hurricane on the East Coast last year? Ooh. The Waffle House is closed and the weather guys showed up. Felt like the world was ending. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. That's crazy. With kids playing. See, yeah, I don't know. I do like the idea. There are a couple of Pokemon fan games that do this. I can't remember them because I don't play Pokemon fan games. It's just not my thing. Nothing against them though. Some of them are fantastic. Pokemon Insurgents I played a little bit of. That was so cool for the little bit I played, but not the point. The point is there are some fan games that actually don't allow you to level up until you've beaten the gym. So you'll get to like a certain level cap and then your Pokemon won't level more. You beat the gym leader, now you can level again. I like that as a concept. That's pretty cool. Because obviously just randomly beating up wild Pokemon in the grass isn't going to actually give your team any experience past a certain point, right? Did I try streaming Pokemon Uranium? Did I? I don't remember ever actually, like, streaming any of them. That's crazy. I don't remember doing that. I mean, I believe you, I just don't remember it. have been years ago. If he shows up, run. Okay, so it's like your top, like, big weather guy, like super important and stuff. I was never in this for the girl. I just realized I've been in this conversation for ages. I'm still talking to you guys. That's so crazy. Nah, see, we don't have a thing like that here. In terms of like, if this place closes down, we're stuffed. We don't really have an equivalent, at least not to my knowledge. Big Dog Weatherman, so hilarious. Actually, I'm gonna Google him because I don't recognize the name, but I might have seen him before. Jim Cantori. Nah, I can't say I recognize him. Oh well, what am I but another Australian, whatever. If you request me to stream a Pokemon game, could you request a Nuzlocke? Yeah, look, if I am gonna stream a Pokemon game, it will be a Nuzlocke. Most likely. Because I just don't find modern Pokemon challenging, and old Pokemon games I've played so many times, I feel like only a Nuzlocke would be entertaining. The problem is that I can't stream old Pokemon games because fudging. I don't have a means. I don't have like a 3DS capture card or whatever. Like I can't do that. So I can only stream Pokemon games that are on the fudging Switch, which sucks. Frankie the Weatherman? Who the fudge is Frankie? I don't know. Why do you guys know all these Weathermen? I did have one set up. But that was a long time ago. I was in my old place. I don't think I have the gear for that anymore, and it was really janky, and it stopped. Like it got like really, like you're right. I did have that, and it got to a certain point. I can't remember what happened. I think I just like, oh no, you know what it is? The camera holder thing I had broke. So okay, for context, guys, what I was playing an actual, I think it was Soul Silver Nuzlocke, I think. And I had like this like adjustable like, one of those phone holder things that you like clip onto the desk, and it has like a cable, like a really strong like type flexible like thing. And it had a phone holder, so I put the phone in there, and I'd like rotate the phone, and I'd stream my phone camera to OBS for stream, and I'd just point it down at the DS, and I'd hold the DS very still while gaming. It was the most dodgy setup, but it worked until it broke. Oh my god. I don't know if it'll be next stream. I want to at least finish Shadowbringers first before I like move on to another big project. But yes, Retsky. Yes, I know what to expect now. So for context, for those of you who weren't here, which I think is most of you, my first time ever playing Brilliant Diamond / Shining Pearl, I don't remember which one it was. I did a Nuzlocke. I was like, oh, this will be easy. It's Diamond and Pearl. I know what to expect, and also it's a modern Pokemon game. The experience shares turned on. I'll be cinch. I got right through the Elite Four, super easy, barely an inconvenience. And then the E4 had fudging like fully competitive teams. They had like fudging items. There was like eject cards, and there was like those freaking items that like when you get low on health, they like activate, so they boost their super effective damage or whatever. I got destroyed by I think the second Elite Four member. Absolutely annihilated by them. It was crazy. Great way to end. I was very upset, but I actually really loved it. I really loved it. And to this day, I am in the minority, but I will proudly say that I really love the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl remakes. And I think people who hate them are just mad that there's no endgame, except for the fact that remakes never have endgames anyway, so I don't know what people expected. They've always cut out the endgames in a remake. They always have. So people going and saying, oh, it's bad because there's no endgame, it's like there's never been an endgame in a remake, like ever. Or at least there's been an endgame, but they've always been like severely cut. So anyway, that's just my little ramble. I loved ORAS. And again, this is my other point. I knew that there was not going to be an endgame because they cut the endgame stuff. That's my rant done. Yeah, Heart Gold Soul Silver, Retsky, that's a controversial opinion. That's super controversial, Retsky. Half the game is endgame. It's so true. It's true, they didn't fix the level disparity, but I think that just makes the remake more... I mean, look. It's more... What's the word? Faithful. It's faithful because they didn't fix it, right? Which is funny, because people complained about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl being too faithful. But Heart Gold Soul Silver being faithful was good for the... People don't know what they want. People don't know what they want. They're the best games in the series. I really respect Soul Silver. I actually never finished Heart Gold Soul Silver because I never even beat the first Elite Four. That's right. I never even got to fudging Kanto because I couldn't beat I couldn't beat Lance when I was a kid. I couldn't beat him. So I never got past Lance. I never got to Kanto. No, Ruby is my favorite game. Absolute favorite. The final fight? Yeah, no, I heard it only just, like, the Region 2 is so easy because, like, the level disparity is, like, really stupid. But the final fight I've heard is, like, actually, like, tough. Anyway. I miss when Pokemon was good. That's alright, Game Freak. You're trash. I hope you lose the fudging ability to develop a Pokemon game. And someone better who knows what they're doing can take over. I said it! Anyway. Evans, like, see, my problem is just I haven't, like, learned to actually use, like, the better technology available to them. They've just sort of coasted along because they know that their games will sell, so they don't even try to, like, innovate or, like, really, like, make the games better. They just rinse and repeat. Like, the most innovative thing they did was Pokemon Legends, which was fantastic, but it wasn't my type of game, so I won't hate them on it for that one. But then in Scarlet and Violet, it's like they went, oh, people love the open world in that. Let's just make it open world. And then we'll, like, yep, that's all we're doing. They just made a normal Pokemon game open world, but, like, because you can go wherever, the story was just so detached because it wasn't, like, linear, which is... Not that the linear stories were ever good, but, like, suddenly even the linear stories didn't exist anymore, and it was just all a mess because you never knew really where to go. And it was just all like, haha, do your own thing, and it kind of sucked. And then the game ran poorly because I don't know how to optimize the game. Anyway, sorry, I'm not going to go on another Pokemon rant. My point is, I lost faith in them with Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield, I was like, not a fan, but, like, it's a new system, maybe... No. Anyway. Yeah, no, I actually really, really loved Pokemon Let's Go games. Like, I adored the hell out of them. The Pokemon Go catching mechanic I was okay with because I knew it was just meant to be like a little spin-off, haha, look, it's Pokemon Go. And I didn't mind it because I am a big hater of wild Pokemon battles. I do not like wild battles, so I wasn't mad that they were gone. Side note, that's the reason why I hated Sun and Moon. I hated Sun and Moon because I got into gym battles and replaced them with fudging wild Pokemon battles. So... I know what I like, and I know that Game Freak can't deliver. Anyway. If you get me started on Pokemon, I will rant. I'm so sorry. This is a common occurrence. I'll do it. But this Makodi, though... I loved Let's Go as well. It looked it was beautiful. I loved it. Okay, this dude was asking about Andrea and found nothing. Not being able to catch the starters. I stand by that you should be able to catch every single Pokemon in a game without having to rely on restarting for multiple saves. No, when you make any loud noises, he's going to try to take out your stitches. Tibby, are you okay? Also exclusives as well. Jan, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. How are things? How goes it? Yeah, no, look, I understand exclusives because they want to encourage trading. But as a solo player, there are so many other ways to encourage trading that don't involve making exclusives so people have to buy 2 fudging copies of your game. Just one is one version, one is your other version. Like, it's so bad. Like, if you really want to encourage trading, there are other ways you can do it, you know? Make, like, special versions, like, maybe make, like, instead of a region exclusive where this species can only be caught in this game and this species can only be caught in the other game, make the species still catchable in both games, but like one version of the game has a different version of that same Pokemon. Like, say Shelios. Shelios? Shellos? Fudge, pick a different version. Say in one game you can catch a Pikachu, and in the other game you can catch a Pikachu, but it knows Surf. Or like it's a Pikachu, but it's like a different like regional variant. I don't fudging know. I don't know. Just need to play. Oh yeah, no, don't pull your stitches out. Don't do that. Don't do that, Tibby. What the hell? Don't do that. And Saturday, your wife is leaving you for a week. That sounds like so much fun though. I hope she has a great time on vacation. They gave you a tool to do it yourself. Oh, well, I find that very interesting that the doctor's like, oh, but when the time this date comes, just play at your own stitches. Like, that would be terrifying to me. Yeah, but yeah, no, look, if you're following instructions, absolutely. But like, I still would be like, you want me to do that myself? And I say that having fudging done a science degree and doing pracs all the time. I did pracs all the time, and if I was still told to pull out my own stitches, whatever, I'd be like, no? Like, I know how, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, buried the lead there. No, TV, I'm sure she knew what she was doing. Oh, well, that's good at least. I'm glad that they gave you the option, rather than just saying, do it yourself. Now, he's the lady. Yeah, I went from fudging science degree to lawyer. Why would I go back to science, Retsky? I already said, nah, screw science. I didn't say screw science. Science is very important. I absolutely love science, but oh my god, I am not going to be a doctor. That's too much work. I say as the lawyer. I'm not going to become an astronaut. I actually have no idea what I would be if I wasn't a lawyer, to be honest. I don't know what other job I'd do. I don't know. Content creator, but like that's it. And I'm like, that's more of a hobby than like a career, you know? What about space lawyer? There would be very incredibly little need for a space lawyer at this stage. Given that there aren't a lot of space laws, and if there are, they mostly interact with national laws anyway, so you'd have like people who understand anyway, there's space law, right? I mean, not really. There are laws relating to space and relating to what sort of things countries are allowed to use space for. But there isn't space law, necessarily. The same career path as an indecisive 5-year-old. Well, okay, no, Retsky, you say that, but, like, apparently it's not very uncommon. I say apparently because a lot of people have told me this, and I've heard stories of a lot of people who have moved from science into law instead. Like, apparently that's a very common pathway. Science into law. Yeah, I know. Sounds freaking weird, but it's common. People do it. An Arbok, the first poison type? You've been in that gym for ages and you're only just now fighting a poison type? That's crazy. Oh, the music cut. This is important, guys. You got sidetracked? Look, same. I've been in this conversation for like 20 minutes. I get it. You want to be a part until you realize this is a glorified taxi driver. Yeah, it may be a glorified taxi driver, but guess what? You can fly a plane across the world. Also, you're flying like 200 people at a time. That's crazy! You can fly planes! Yeah, it's a glorified taxi driver, but you can fly planes! See, Retsky wanted to be a truck driver. That's not even a glorified taxi driver, that's just a truck! And there's nothing wrong with that either! Road trains? What is a road train? You mean like a tram? Cards aren't respected anymore, they're underpaid. Oh no, they absolutely are underpaid. But like a lot of jobs are underpaid. And that's bad for all of those jobs that are underpaid because they're all freaking important. You live in Australia, they're a thing, especially in Australia. Road trains. If I search road trains, it's just a fudging tram. Oh. Oh, it's a semi-trailer truck. We call them road trains. That's so interesting. I didn't know that name for it. I didn't know the name. Sorry. What can I say? But no, I do know of them. I just didn't know that's what they were called. That is crazy. Like, that's crazy. I live in Australia and I didn't know their name for it. You've never seen one of those? Maybe it's about where we live. Maybe it's just not a thing in the places I've lived. I'm not going to dox myself, but maybe it's not a thing where specifically where I live. Because I don't really leave my like bubble, my zone a lot. If that makes sense. Northern Territory. I've never been to Northern Territory. I mean, I've never really been outside of Victoria. I've been in New South Wales and Queensland a couple of times. But like I've stayed to like Sydney and Brisbane, like the cities. So I wouldn't have had the opportunity to see them. Low travel between mines and processing. Yeah, I haven't had any opportunity to like go anywhere near those sorts of paths. They're very Australian. Yeah. I mean, I can understand that and I believe it. Like I know of them. I just didn't know their name. That's crazy. That's so cool. Also, hi kittens, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Yeah, you know this because you were fascinated by them. Of course you'd know it. You did the research. You saw one of them and you were like, I want to know more. And then you did. I didn't have that. I didn't do that. Never mind all that, for it recently dawned on me the vision you beheld of Render Ray's past could hold clues for which we have been desperately searching. Multi-day trucking is what you want to do. Have you ever played Truck Simulator, Retsky? I feel like you're the type of person who would have played Truck Simulator. When you first described it to me, I felt as though I'd heard it before, and I had. My wet nurse told me the exact same story when I was still a boy. You told me this is true, but I'm asking if you've ever played it. I know that you would like to do that, but I don't know if you've played it. Oh yeah, I forgot about the metal music. You're right, I totally forgot about that bit. There was a tale of a courageous hunter who, together with their comrades, embarked on the quest to slay the notorious Mark, a great horned beast. It's funny because I wouldn't want to play Truck Simulator because trucks don't interest me. However, the idea of doing a very similar thing with Elite Dangerous, of just doing massive like cargo like transports. I don't know if many of you know about Elite Dangerous. It's basically a space sim. Fudging loved the hell out of it. Haven't played it in a very long time, but I 100%, I would love to do, like, I love just like space chucking in Elite Dangerous. I didn't do very much of it because I didn't have a spaceship that was capable of it until like much later. And only like recently, as in like when I last played the game, I only got an Asp Explorer, I think they're called, like a couple of hours before I stopped playing. So I didn't even have the capability to make those long distances, but like it's just so relaxing to just be on the ship and just go for, especially like there's that one station, I think it's like the Hutton Orbital Station or whatever it is. You drop into it from like fast and light travel, and the nearest fudging like space station to dock at is a solid 40 minutes or like an hour away in Super Cruise. You just have to go for 40 minutes. You can't go anywhere else. You just need to make sure you have fuel to get there. I think it's called Hutton Orbital Station. And then you get there, and then you find out that it doesn't have large landing pads. So you need to go all the way back with a medium ship. It's brutal. It's brutal. It sucks. You'd only get that if you've played the game. You haven't played Elite in years and years, so you know what I'm talking about, TB. You know what I'm talking about. You had a full HOTAS setup. I did as well, and then I upgraded my setup and got a better one, and it just wasn't working with my computer. You get a free ship up? No, you don't. No, you fudging don't. No, you fudging don't. Not if you brought a large ship, you get nothing. You want to lose your super expensive ship? That's the fear, isn't it? You lose your expensive ship, and I'm very much like when I first got my Explorer. I waited until I had enough money that if I lost my ship and I got the insurance money back, I'd be able to buy another one. Because you don't get like the full cost. So I just didn't even use it because I was too scared of losing it, getting the insurance back, and not being able to afford a backup. What's better, American Truck Sim or Euro Truck Sim? I have no idea because I've never played or looked into either of them. Does anyone else in chat know? Pavretsky. American Truck Sim is the kind of trucking you have in mind. What's the difference between the both of them? You must be misremembering. You get a free ship. Everyone should do the journey for the free ship. Nah, I'm not having this gaslighting here, okay? I'm not having this gaslighting. Location. Okay, I know one's in Europe and one's in the US, but like, is there any actual other difference? Or is it literally just location? I know the location's different, guys. I get that bit. It's the same engine. No. The engine's different depending on what truck you get. Anyway. They came from their core in the desert. They attempted to lay it low. The beast has singular strength and the hunter a fatal weakness. I'm just gonna like read this in between, you know? Like, I need to make some progress in the game while I yap, guys. Come on. US dropped 80 in the USA truck. What, just now? Like literally like 3 seconds ago, Retsky? Hold on, let me check my Steam. I want to check my community tab. See if it says Retsky bought XYZ. Actually, how do I check that? Oh, it's not the community. Oh, it's the activity tab, maybe? Yeah. Literally just now. Literally, the top thing on my fudging list is Retsky now owns 8 more games, and it's all fudging American Truck Simulator stuff. Love that for you, Retsky. Stitches are out, nothing to worry about. Nice. Glad for you, Tibby. That's so funny. I love how Steam dobs on your friends. Yeah, I'm using for an F1 game. I mean, so fair. I've never been like a racing game player. Like I've played, I like games like The Crew and Forza Horizon because they're like the open world type racing game things and you can collect cars and like transform and all that. Like those have been fun for me because they're multiplayer and they're like open world like type thing. But I don't like actual like the motorsport, like, you know, fudging F1 type, like racing around on a track type thing. I'm much more of a fan of the racing around random streets in the world type vibe. Forza Horizon 5 was so good. I really enjoyed it. You prefer more arcadey? Yeah, I like a mix between arcade. I don't like super ultra realistic. I have no interest in it. But I like arcadey with at least some physics, like real world physics type vibe. So yeah, Need for Speed is probably okay. GTA 5 is fun, even though that's not realistic at all. But that's just because I love the physics for GTA driving. Love it so much. But like Forza Horizon is like what I mean by like it's a little bit more on the realistic side because you have to actually like take into account like your specs for your car and all that too. But it's still mostly arcadey, you know? 200 wins, 50 losses. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a I'm not even gonna work out the ratio. I have no idea what the ratio is. Well, I mean, obviously it's like 4-1, but I'm thinking of like a 1.0, like 1.5, 1.75. I don't know what the ratio there is. I don't know what the thing is. But yeah, arcade racing with like a little bit of realism is like my ideal. But like when it comes to like I think it's like Forza like motorsport games. I have no interest in those whatsoever. Like tire conditions and heat and like racing on a track and having to manage like and not being able to like cut corners because you get penalized or your lap doesn't count or whatever. Like I don't care about any of that like at all. Absolutely no interest. Yeah, actual sim, like those sorts of actual sim stuff I have no interest in. But like that's my point. That's my point. Maybe I haven't explained it very well. That's stuff I don't care about. Like I'm not a fan of those ones. Like I have huge respect for it. Like it's huge, just not my thing, you know? Love acceleration, yeah. And so fair, you know? Use real life speedway racing? Really? That's so fascinating. I don't know what a mini stock is. I don't know what that is. I assume it's a car part or something. I don't know. Your recollection of tales riddled with errors. We should ask Miss Alvaria to recount it in full. Oh, great. We're going to hear another story, guys. Each virtue appears to be driven by particular memories. I have worked that out. That is indeed the reason why she behaves as she does. The more we learn about Renda Ray's adventures, the better our chances. All the more reason to go and see my former wet nurse. Miss Alvara lives in Gate Town on Kalisha. We're going back to Kalisha. So I've noticed that each of these quests like predominantly happen in a different area. We've got this one in Kalisha. We had the other one in Lahi. And then what was that? Where was our first one? It was mostly in Ilmen, right? With the fairies, I think. Which means the next one should be mostly in Armor. No, wait, no, the other one was in Almarang. Was it Ilmeg? Oh, fudge, I don't remember. Maybe some of them are all over the place. Right? Yeah, because the tank boy was over in Ilmeg. And then we had... Oh, we had Lamet. The Lalafell was mostly in Armoraine. This one's mostly in Clecia. Oh, wait, that means the last one we have is mostly in... Wait, the last one we have is going to be in Lahi. The healer one was the first one I did, and I absolutely loved it. Lamet's story was beautiful. It was... Oh, my heart, Nuggies, my heart. It was so good. I've done none of the tribal quests. No. It's not something I've really been interested in doing at the moment. It's one of those things that, like, once I finish the entire main story and I'm looking for, like, next things to do, I'll come back to it. But at the moment, I just kind of want to get the MSQ out of the way. How much longer am I going for? I want to go to at least 9, so, like, 40 minutes. And then once we get there, we'll see whether I still want to keep going. Your golem hit 44. He's over-leveled. Rip. Rip Retsky. Don't you hate that too when, like, you have a Pokemon that you're saving for, like, a certain, like, gym or whatever because it's super effective, and then, oops, it gets over-leveled and you're like, dang it, now I can't use it at all. Sucks. Meanwhile, this is Miss Elvira, the wet nurse who raised me for practically the entirety of my childhood. She was bonded to my family and lived with us in the city at the time, but when I came of age, she was forced to leave. That sucks. What did you call him? My little Reek? Not in front of her, but to answer your question, we did in fact come to see you. There were stories you told me as a child of a courageous hunter. Was that hunter perchance the warrior of light, Renderay? For all the reasons you could have had. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know, but, like, to be fair, at the time, Gyot was the first dwarf I'd ever actually, like, fully, properly, like, interacted with. Not even the first dwarf I ever interacted with, like, properly interacted with. Gyot was the first dwarf I actually spoke to, because I started that before I met the others. And so I knew that, I knew the helmet was a thing that had to stay on because Gyot was, like, blabbing about how Lamet took off the helmet and she was disrespectful and all that, right? But I didn't know the beard was part of the helmet. So I legitimately thought the beard and the hat, like, covered her face, and that's why you saw the black with the yellow eyes, because it was just, like, meant to represent being covered. So I thought he was a guy, sorry, she was a guy because she had a beard. And I didn't think this game would pull the whole, haha, the beard was also fake. Getting the reveal, it was so good. Wait, what do you mean the best path? Wait, you mean there's another path? Wait, Nuggies, what do you mean? What do you mean there's another path? Wait, no, don't tell me, it might be a spoiler. Wait, don't tell me if it's a spoiler. No, I get the face reveal. No, I just don't know what Nuggies means by the best path, because they weren't exactly... You could get the helmet reveal outside of the Healer Roll quest. Oh, okay, don't say any more then. Best path? No, I think Nuggies probably, based on that message, Nuggies probably did mean path. I think actually I kind of understand actually, because no, that does make sense, because like you get to the point where at some point you'll realize that each of these what's it called? Each of the virtues, right? You work out each of the virtues of the Warriors of Light, and once you work that out, you realize, wait, if the tank is the Rugadin, and then the Makodi Hunter is like the other virtue, you'd probably get through and you'd realize, wait, but there's the Lalafell, and that's a female. And you'd probably work out, wait, if the Lalafell's a female, then you'd solve the whole the whole... Oh no, wait, no, but that's Gyot though. Wait, never mind, Gyot's not Lamet. Never mind, I'm thinking stupidly, but my point being, you might work it out another way, still probably tracks, right? Anyway. Yeah, there's probably other content. And like, I'm also imagining that at some point, because obviously you're locked into like, you have to do at least one of these role quests before you can finish the main story. So I imagine at some point it will come together. Like, I know that my main quest right now is tell the tale to the guy because I just unlocked that. So, but I'm like, there's got to be another reason they're forcing you to do them first. They probably all come together later on, right? A real old person, Retsky, there have been several of them. You've clearly, there've been a few. There have been a few old people. We've seen them. We've seen them. They're around. They exist. But yes. I did love the gear reveal being a girl. That was really nice. I love that. That was so good. Those stories were of Renderay, the greatest bounty hunter of her day, the legend so many aspired to become. Less so after the flood. It was still fresh in everyone's mind when I was younger. For all the good that... Wait a minute. For all the good they've done in life, none can deny the curse they sowed in death as sin eaters. Wait a minute. Am I misinterpreting, or is this implying that she's over 100 years old because she was around when the flood happened? Despite all that, me and my mates still looked up to her. We all knew her feats and swore to preserve them in secret that she might inspire future generations as she had ours. She was around before the flood. She's speaking of them as if she knew of her before she became a virtue. She's a Hyur, though. She's an over 100-year-old Hyur? Years and years later, when you want to hear tales of adventure and heroism, I couldn't help but share with you the ones nearest and dearest to my heart. I only wish I hadn't had to change all the names. She's old, but like she's really old. You always name your Snorlax so sick. And what does he say about that? How's he feel about that? Does he like it? It's true, the hero I looked up to as a child whose taser daring do drove you to take up the bow as you had to pester you for training that might become a bounty hunter. It was her. She was likely a very small child, like no doubt about it, but the fact of the matter is that the flood happened 100 years ago. Which means she would have to be like at least 100. She might be 108, 109, 106. But she's over 100. And that's crazy. Miss Elvira, Mimely and I are hunting Andrea, and we believe that one of the stories you shared with me may help guide our search. Namely, the one about the great horned beast that killed our friends. Will you tell it to me again? Good white, is that? Oh, my little rake, very well. Even as a young hunter, Renderay's incredible hearing was unparalleled. She could track her quarry through a forest by the most minute sounds of their passing, from miles away even by some accounts. Even the most subtle and stealthy beasts never eluded her for long. A misplaced foot, a snapped branch. Eventually, Renderay would know, and her aim was always good and true. As she grew older and horned beast, but honed skills. Come on, AJ. Honed her skills further, she set her eyes on bigger prizes. She became a hunter of notorious marks, and together with her comrades earned fame and fortune. You named your Firo Pika? I will take that as a compliment. Even though it's not me, it's my bird, but whatever. I'll take it, Redsky, I'll take it. Even though I hate Firo. And maybe that's controversial. I don't like Firo. Oh, Firo is absolutely better than Pidgeot. But I really hate Firo. As their reputation swelled, so too did their ego. Only the most dangerous game would suffice, and so they resolved to hunt the Scourge of Norvrant, the Devourer of Souls. Balaam quits. We're gonna have to fight him in like the second last quest, I know it. Clarence, yes! I love Clarence as a Dodo name. I love that freaking meme. So good. What Renderay did not realize was the greatest strength would prove her undoing, for when she faced Balaam quits, the beast roared with such force it brought her to her knees. Helpless, she could only watch as it claimed the lives of beloved comrades and fled. Be strong, Clarence. Be strong for mother. Good luck, Retsky. I believe in you and your dog trio. After burying the hunters and vowing she would one day avenge them, she took to the road once more. She met Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light. For a time, she accompanied the fledgling heroes on their adventures. To them, she was a breath of fresh air, a vibrant young woman who savored every moment and found joy in the simple pleasures. They knew naught of her fallen friends or how their deaths weighed heavy upon her still. The party wandered the realm, performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Renderay. She still had her helmet at this point. Also, who are these two? They don't look like warriors of light. They just look like random NPCs. Or maybe this one is. That one might be a warrior. I don't know. Alakazam vs. Coughing and Fearow vs. Venomoth. Sounds legit. No, look, that's so fair. Trade Evos in emulators or anything where you're not like... Not even emulate. Trade evos in any game where you don't want to, like, actually fudging trade with someone suck. So I get it. I get it. I get it. The party wandered around performing many great deeds and growing ever stronger, as did Render Ray. While unclear, she even devised a means to defend against the powerful rod that had been her downfall since that fateful day. So, okay, no, stone evolutions aren't stupid, but the lack of movesets when you evolve is. I feel like that's so dumb. Like, just keep the same level moveset. Like, do like every other evolution does in the game. Just delay, like, learn the same moves later. Maybe some moves you don't learn at all. But, like, you should still keep relatively similar, like, moveset leveling up. Just delayed, as it is with all other evolutions. I don't know why they just stop evolving. Like, stop learning. It's so dumb. I don't like it. There's so many questionable choices in the Pokemon series that are just there because that's how it was in Red, Green, and Blue when they didn't know what they were doing. And they just kept it. Then, while engaging in adventure in Raktika, a rumor reached Renderway's ears. My nose is itchy again. Bannerquit's Scourge of Novrant, Devourer of Souls, had been spotted wandering the city of swamps. It was a golden opportunity, but to seize it would be to face the beast alone. She could not wait for Ardbert and the others, nor could she ask they forsake their sworn duty. Perhaps it was just as well, for the memory of her defeat still haunted her. The courageous hunter had allowed a single fear to take root in her heart. The fear of losing her new companions as she had her old... Oh, that's so sweet. And sad. He doesn't have Venomoth. Oof. Repretsky, didn't even do your research, shaking my head. So it was that Renderay ventured forth in secret, resolved to slay her hated foe alone. And with all her strength and guile, the legendary hunter did just that. She did it! I'm so invested in her, and I, like, don't know anything about her, but I'm so proud. Vengeance claimed she joined Ardbert and the others, and never spoke of the terrible battle twixt her and the dread beast. From that day forward, she was Renderay, the warrior of light, and the deeds of her and her comrades would be celebrated forevermore. She killed her, and then she didn't tell anyone. She didn't brag about it. So how does Olvara know then? It's strange to think the woman I admired when I was young would become the sin eater I swore to slay. Why does Olvara know? Or maybe Olvara doesn't know, but that's just the story she told him. Does she have some other motive?
Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
Retsky gifted a tier 1 sub to ITS Dino Nuggies. They have given 111 gift subs in the channel.
Why ITS? That's so dumb. Retsky, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Nuggies, congrats. You now have a sub. You can now not get stuck in ads when I AFK through them anyway. Koga dead? Hell yeah, Retsky. Proud of you. Okay, I'm going to get up and have a walk for this ad break so people can't miss this amazing story because I'm like... You know? Anyway, I'll be back shortly. Congrats on the sub, Nuggies. Thank you, Retsky. I'll be back soon. Also, congrats on Koga. I think I said that, but I'm saying it again. Okay. Bye. Okay, I'm back. How's everyone doing? How's the ad break? What ads did we see or not see? Why is there a bug on my... Hold on. I'm getting this bug. I missed it. I don't know where it went. That's annoying. Blaine is nothing Blastoise, Sardo, Gyarados, and Snorlax with Thick Fat. Thick Fat is so freaking annoying, honestly. As an ability, like, yeah, it doesn't do anything. It's not really a threat, but God, I hate it. The defense buff is annoying. It's just so annoying. Anyway. At least I think, is it the defense buff? I know it can still get burned, but like, it sucks. I don't remember what Thick Fat does. I just remember it hurting my offense. Aussie grade bug or no? No. No, in this case, it's just like a little, like, moth. Well, sorry, not a moth. It's like a little, like, tiny, like one of those, like, really tiny, like, fly-looking creatures. Halves ice and fire. Yeah, so it sucks. Because I like to use a lot of fire types. So maybe that's why it bugs me. But no, it's like a tiny little, like, flying thing. Like, itty-bitty. Yeah, it's fine. It just annoys me because I don't know where it's coming from, and it just, like, flies around and, like, gets my peripheral vision, and I hate it. Like, it's just annoying to see, you know? But yeah, no, we do have big bugs sometimes. Just thankfully, none that I have to deal with because I am in a location that does not deal with bugs often. I used to live in a location that got so many freaking spiders. Absolutely terrifying. I'm the biggest arachnophobe, and I'm in the worst country for that. New Zealand has the what? Wait, do I want to Google that, or am I going to be terrified? There's an ambulance. Or is it a fire truck? Probably a fire truck. I live near like 2 fire stations. Or a fire station, maybe, not 2. They're not spiders. Okay. We're Googling this. Oh! Oh, that looks so cool! If you don't like big leg things, though, I wouldn't Google it because their legs are, like, very, like, long and big. And their legs are kind of spider-esque if you're not a fan of that sort of thing. But it's not a spider. It's pretty cool. You used to get black and brown widows. Not! Absolutely fudging not. And you're not even in Australia. What? Why are you getting the scary ones? Hello? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, they look like crickets, yeah. You're right. Crickets, grasshoppers, that type of thing. It's strange to think a woman I admired when I was young would become the Sin-Eater I swore to slay. What she became doesn't change who she was. Even if the tales are a little embellished over the years, they were rooted in truth. She was and will always be a hero to me, and to you, I hope. Thank you for everything. I promise I'll visit you again soon. Meanwhile, remember that theory I told you before about the virtues being driven by powerful memories? If Andrea is reenacting the journey leading up to her confrontation from Balan Quits, the ones that took her from Amarang to Closure, the next destination must be... the Raktika Greatwood. Banana spiders are crazy to look at. Cool, good to know. I'm not looking at them. I don't care. I don't care how crazy they are to look at. I ain't looking. Southern California has a little bit of nature. Yeah, but like widows are terrifying. So no, thank you. Chat, are you ready to go to Lucky? Now listen, Reef, there's an awful lot of people who don't know about Render Ray, or the world for that matter. So wherever you go and whatever you see, remember not to take it at face value. Don't just accept what others tell you is good and true. Listen to your heart, decide for yourself, and be safe. Took a school trip to Arkansas way back in the day and they were everywhere. Nope. Absolutely not. His parents never hesitated to provide him with all the wealth and opportunities they could, but when it came to love and support, well, all I can say is it's a miracle he turned out as well as he did. Yeah, literally. So big, so yellow, so creepy. It's pronounced Arkansas. I'm so sorry. You're right. You took a school trip to Arkansas. My apologies. That just reminds me of the freaking Vine, right? Like, what's the Vine? It's like, America, explain. Why is this called Arkansas, but this one's called Kansas? I love that Vine so much. We're his only friend? Oh, that's so sad. Little Reek, come back! I forgot your name. I only remember Little Reek now. He's gonna hate me for that. Chat, are you ready for Lahi? Chat, we're gonna get Lahi. We're gonna get Lahi. Oh, hello there. You got bacon bits as a mount? Oh, that's crazy. I love that. Anyway, it's Lahi time, chat. Lahi! The US is 7 stolen languages in the trench coat. English is 7 stolen languages in the... Well, actually, English is 6 stolen languages because English didn't steal from the US. The US stole from British. So, like, that's 1 less language. Lahi! Aww. Sorry, guys. I have to leave the party. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Aren't there dozens of Native American languages? Yeah, but they're not English, right? Oh my god. The bug was on my table. Did I squish it? How did I literally... I picked up the entire roll of toilet paper I have and I smashed it on the bug and it got away. I don't know where it went, but it escaped. Now, this little Miss Elvira seems so much bigger and stronger than me. It's in my peripheral vision everywhere. It's in my peripheral vision. That's the... It's on my camera. I'm gonna get it. I didn't get it. I didn't want to smash my camera, like I was gonna be careful with it. Oh my god, White Mage. I don't have the Liturgy of the Bell or whatever it's called yet, because that's a high level spell. And it's on my monitor now. Hold on, chat. I got it! Holy shoot, guys, I got it! The bug has been squashed! It's done! Plot twist, though, too. The way she carries herself even now bespeaks a confidence I cannot help but envy. But never mind that, we have a virtue to hunt. Let us commence our search at once and keep our weapons at the ready. Yeah, I know, rip bug. Death to the bug. Look, I've got nothing against bugs, but like, I don't know what's good or not good to have around Pika, because birds have a very interesting, like, immune system and stuff, and you need to be very careful. Blame it on the bird. Hey, I'm not blaming on the bird. I'm just being very protective of my bird. Okay? About time our luck took a turn for the better. There she is. Why are you shaking your head at us? She doesn't seem the least bit interested in... Uh-oh. What now? You gotta be kidding me. Redsky, he chirped at the end of yesterday's stream. He chirped at the end of yesterday's stream, and in Nuggy's chat, I was in their stream earlier, he walked across my keyboard and sent a message in Nuggy's chat. He is fine, trust me. Nuggies is a witness to this. Nuggies can confirm. I wish you're all here with me, but I know it's better than you're not. He needs his own Twitch login. I mean, he does have his own little avatar. Pika has an avatar. Pika got his avatar before I had my like proper one that I use now. That's crazy. We were scared to settle, and this time I'm ready for your tricks. Pika died a decade ago. Could you imagine? That'd be crazy because Pika's not even a decade old. Also, I haven't known Nuggies for a decade, so that'd be like a double plot twist. I forget. Okay, I forget about this. Okay. Acidic bite, potency 120, duration 30. That sounds like it's a radiant arrow. Ooh, that's a big one. Oh god. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Q. Okay, put that on E. 5. That's radiant arrow. That's just big damage on a cooldown. This is an interrupt. You time traveled and watched Pika die in the past a decade ago. Then wait. Because I was going to be like, how does that make sense? Because Pika wasn't even born. And like, if Pika died a decade ago, then how do I have him currently now? And then it hit me. You time traveled. You steal... Lizard. You steal Pika from me. And then you time travel back to 2015. And you kill him. No, I'm kidding. You wouldn't kill him. But you time travel back and then see him die in 20... It makes so much sense. Free to come back. Yeah, you time travel, you steal Pika right before he dies, you go back, it all tracks. I could still get a time machine and stop you. This is so true. It's funny. I have on several occasions said, if I ever get a time machine, I will tell you in 3 seconds that I have had a time machine, that I've made a time machine in the future. I don't make a time machine in the future. That's really unfortunate. Pika's a girl in your Fire Red game. Oh well. That happens. Probably. Oh, that's a cool ability I don't have access to because I'm not a high level archer on this character. That's crazy. Uh-oh. What if you only traveled forward? That's just called living. Okay, that's the interrupt that I didn't know I had to do because the text box was in the way. Rapidly. I had to say it. I had to say it. Ow. How much is this cure? 1,000. Not worth it. You love time traveling forward to Barren Wasteland. Well, literally. And if I only time travel forward, that implies I travel forward, skip part of my life, and then I never come back? I don't want to never come back. See, that sucks. God, I hate how much health this thing has. This is so stupid. You slept on Furfro, actually? Yeah, no. Sorry, Furo. I don't know why I said Furfro. Furfro sucks. Well, maybe Furfro doesn't suck, but I've never liked Furfro. The Poodle is so good. Yeah, I've never liked it. But I did immediately retract that I said it sucks. I was like, maybe it actually doesn't suck. Uh-oh. Oh, fudge. Running away maybe isn't the play because of that. Well, time travel is possible. Satellites do it. The clocks and UPS have to run slow because they travel. Well, it's because of, what's it called? It's because of the fudging theory of relativity. The faster something moves closer to the speed of light, the slower it experiences time compared to everyone else. I find that so fascinating and I love it. But unfortunately, what it means is that it really ruins my hopes for like a future in which humanity uses fast and light travel to do all sorts of things and go all sorts of places. Because if you use fast and light travel to go to like another galaxy and then, or like another like star system and then come back, it would kind of suck because by the time you come back, everyone you know would be like much older than you and or dead. And see, that's just not fun, you know? And that ruins all of my hopes and dreams. Where is this coming from? Does it count? You've time zone max enough time. Oh. Oh, the Warriors of Light saved her. They found her. You BDSP. Where you going with this, Redsky? Absolutely. That's where I thought you were going with this. That's where I thought you were going with this. I'm so down. Absolutely. That's okay. You don't have to stream your own. Well, oh no, because you don't have a capture card or anything. I was gonna say if you had one, but that doesn't work. That's okay. That's okay. You don't need to stream it. We can relay what's happening, you know? Oh, it glows. I find it so funny that they like found her. Like she tried to do this on her own and everyone was like absolutely fudging not. And they just knew her well enough to know this is exactly what she'd be doing. Never let the bards... Literally, like, what were they thinking? What was she thinking, rather? I know what they were thinking. They were trying to save their life, and they've done such a good job. I shouldn't be... Okay, wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4... There are 5 Warriors of Light. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Ardbert, it's 6. Wait, I thought there were only 5 Warriors of Light. So our 4 Royal Quests plus Ardbert makes up the whole squad. Unless the last guy chases both of the others. Oh, fudge, I forgot to... Ah, fudge. Oh, I forgot to interrupt. I wasn't paying attention. That was on me. That was on me. Silver. I don't forget Silver. I forget the other one. Fudging, what's their name? Neilbert. I forget Neilbert. Anyone hurt? Yeah, a little bit. A lot. But yeah, unless the last role quest, the mage, is after both of them. I don't know. Wait, best doggo? What do you mean? Silver's not a doggo, Silver's an Elizabeth. Smile? Don't you smile at me. Hey, we did it! Not that it was, you know, impossible or anything. It was pretty obvious I'd do it. There's a bonus quest line after I've done them all. Well, I'm doing that. Like, the reason why I'm doing all of them is because I want to experience all 4 of them, because they're all very important, and I've been told that there's, like, a reward for doing all 4 of them. So I'm gonna do that, you know. Capstone quest? Yeah, that's what I've been told, is that there's a capstone quest, and I want to do that. That's what I'm here for. Ardbert, I don't know what to say. How about apologizing for being stupid? Thank you, everyone. I'm sorry for trying to go it alone. And why, pray tell, did you ever try to do something so foolish? If we'd been here from the first, it wouldn't have been anything approaching a challenge. So much stuff you learned. Well, that's exactly why. Like, when I found out that they were necessary for the main quest, I was like, okay, I'm doing all of them then, right? Because their story, like, I think I just picked up Lamets because I was like, oh, because what happened first was the game was like, you need to do at least one of these. Like, when I first unlocked it, they were like, you need to do one of them before you finish. So I was like, okay, I'll do one. And then I started Lamets, and I found out that it was about a virtue, like these special sin eaters, and I was like, that sounds important for the main story. So I decided I'm doing it. Can I even do them if I haven't done the Heavensward? Do I have to do the Heavensward trials? If Garchomp gets a Mega Overfly... Oh, Redsky, Garchomp has a Mega. I should? Okay. Took you forever to do the tank one, so much of it ended up being lore you're missing. Oh, no. The lore is incredibly important. Okay, I should be doing it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to work out a plan. I'm going to work out a time. I'm going to try and host, like, get together a group of people to actually, like, on stream at some point. I'm going to do the Heavensward trials. I think they're only the 8-man ones, right? I can do those, but I will need help for them because no one queues for them on Materia. I am going to need a full squad. You're down for helping with Charles? Okay. I'll reach out to some people, like off stream and in the Discord and all that, probably. Because I need to do them. Why, pray tell? Yeah, I said that beforehand. Back in the day, I was a bounty hunter. I've told you that much, but I haven't told you about my old partners. Together, we tracked and claimed countless notorious marks throughout Norvrant. We were the best in the business. Everyone knew our names and our reputation. They called us legends, and somewhere along the line, we started to believe it too. And then we set our sights on Balam quits. I survived, they didn't. I swore vengeance, but I had no idea how to go about pursuing it. Then I met you lot and thought that maybe with your help, I might just have a fighting chance. So you see, I never intended to keep it all a secret. It's just, you never asked, and since I'd rather not talk about it. Easy to live in the moment, you know? The next town, the next job. The weeks flew by, and after time, I started having second thoughts. I'd lost those closest to me before. I didn't want to live through that again. Are we or are we not comrades? Through thick and thin. You stupid. I just love the idea that they all just started calling us stupid, even though it's not what happens. These bonds of fellowship between us must come before all else, otherwise they may as well not exist. You say the thought of losing us pained you? What of our feelings? What of our loss? What if we had not arrived when we did? You've saved our lives more times than I can count. How dare you refuse to let us do the same? Literally. And without those keen ears of yours, I'd never know what Brayden and Neilbert were whispering about me behind my back. And ignorance is not bliss, let me tell you. Get outed, guys, you fools. This one's worth a fortune, eh? And fame's besides. I wager we won't have to pay for our drinks when we get back into town. Oh god, it's not a night to remember. Don't you worry your pretty head over our fearless leader's questionable constitution. Take pride in the victory, for the small folk will sleep easy once they hear of Balanquist's demise. Until Ardbert's drunk and snoring wakes them from their slumber. Is this where she says don't tell anyone? Because that's what the old lady said. She said she didn't tell anyone, right? On that note, I think it's time we quit this place. And when Ray, I trust the next time you decide to hunt deadly game, you'll do us the courtesy of extending us an invitation. And there I thought I was doing you a favor by keeping you out of my personal affairs, selfish as it was. Fine, but if you go and die on me, I pay a necromancer to raise you from the dead so I can kill you out of spite. That's what her virtue's doing! It's gonna raise them so she can kill them. That's it. We've worked out the motive for her virtue. You can start the bonus storyline, but only the first quest. The second is locked behind finishing Shadowbringers, and the rest you need to have done Heavens or Trial Story. Okay. So, the plan's going to be, once I finish the role quests... Actually, not even once I finish the role quests. I'm going to organize a time to schedule, sometime maybe next week, probably on Friday, to do the Heavenswood Trials. And we're going to go through all of them. You're going to have to tell me which ones those are, though. Are those the Alexander... No, the trials. Wait, have I done the trials? Oh, fudge, I don't know, because those are the raids. Maybe focus on Shadowbringers, MSQ. Yeah, I know I could focus on the MSQ of Shadowbringers, but I do want to actually set specific times so I can get things done, because otherwise, if I don't do that... Alex, yeah, I just realized those are the raids. Because, yeah, if I just do all the MSQ and then I get to a point where I'm like, oh, well, now I want to, then I'll be delaying myself to try and organize a time when everyone can do the Heavenswood Trial Story. Whereas if I organize a time for the Heavenswood Trial Story, I can at least set aside a time for that, and then I can do the main story quest and other stuff as we progress. The Warring Triad, I'm going to have a look. After this cutscene, I'll have a look, because it's near the end of the stream anyway. So I'll finish this cutscene, we'll have a look at what trial I need to plan for. And then go from there. By cutting off whatever it is you need to take back proof of the kill, I don't want to lose our reward in technicality. It would be the giant horns, right? Slash... Oh, it's the gem. Well, the gem wouldn't be the proof, but she's taken that gem. Such a fine crystal. Why not hold on to it as a memento of this occasion? You always end up doing some of the trials during main story. So maybe I've done some of them. Wake up, hello? Hi. What is wrong with you? That's the second time your so-called gift has cost us a chance of slaying out Andrea. You know what? I've had enough. Oh no! Oh no! No! Enough, I say. Yes, I don't need your help. I'm perfectly capable of hunting the city on my own. You have to do Bismarck and Ravana EX? That can't be right. I can only be angry at him? I can't be sorry or beg forgiveness. I'm only angry now. I see. My problem though, Nuggies, is I don't want my first time doing content to be unsynced. I want to do it legitimately the first time. Yeah, no, it's not that I don't want to unsync anything ever. I'm happy to unsync stuff like after I've beaten it the first time for like grinding for loot or like rare mounts or whatever, like that sort of thing. But I don't want to unsync something the first time I do it. Penthea, hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Just close your eyes and let us do it for you. You joke. You joke, but like actually? No, because my problem is it would still count as being completed and I don't want the game to actually like say I've completed something when I haven't. If it's Storygate's lore, I'm the type of person who'd be really like, right, I'll fudging learn the EX fight. Like, if I do it with people who know how to do the fight and they can help me out with it, I don't have to do it blind. I don't have to do it blind. I mean, obviously I'll be blind, but like, I'm happy to do it with people who can carry me through, kind of. Because I feel like I'd be capable of learning the mechanics pretty quickly. I used to do raiding in World of Warcraft, so it wouldn't be like new to me to learn how to do mechanics of a raid and learn stuff and do it that way. I don't know. You're alright, just a bit tired. So fair, Penthea, so fair. But I'm glad you're doing well. Most of your jobs level 100, you can practically one-shot most of those early trial bosses. Yeah, no, I know. I want to do things properly. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. I want to earn the achievement. I want to earn the fact that I've said I've beaten that. You did literally eyes closed on sync to unlock an ultimate. You still need to go and run. See, and that's the thing, right? It's if I do it, I'm not going to be able to like clear it in my own time. So it's going to be marked as cleared for much longer than I actually have cleared it. Trying to find people who run a level 60 EX will be rough. I'll get to that, Tibby. I will get to that. But like, that's why I'm like, if I ask people to help me with it, and I'll get to it. I'll get to that. You did it all in reverse order, unsync first and queue back into mental relate to struggle for a lockout. Yeah, see, I just want to get it right the first time. Which, like, no shade or, like, hate against anyone who does do it that way. That's perfectly valid, especially when a lot of it locks story. Totally get it. I just don't want to do that for me. Yeah, one-shotting's for mount farming. Doing it legit is what I want to do. Exactly, because it's marked as clear in your log, even though you haven't, right? Like, I don't want to have it marked clear as my log. I want to actually, like, unless I do it myself, like, like, synced, proper level, you know, legitimately, like, that's just me. That's the constraint I'm putting on myself. I don't judge anyone for doing it any other way. I just don't want to do it that way. Yeah, exactly, Nuggies, exactly. It just makes it harder for me, but I accept that. I accept that that's how it's going to be, but I still am determined to do it that way properly. Upon our return to Gate Town, you'll be given your final payment and we'll be free to go our separate ways. No, buddy. I'm so sad, man. Lahi. Oh, thank you so much for that, TB, in the chat. I will keep an eye on. Actually, I will. That's good to know. I'm assuming that's for the thing. Like, those are the tasks I need to do, right? Oh, that's 2 extremes? That's crazy. 2 extremes. And then the whole... okay, so 2 extremes, then a whole Warring Triad quest line. And then... okay. Then something... the Shadowbringers thing. If you get doing overlevel, do you feel sorry for Sprouts in the Crystal Tower unsynced and people not waiting for the cutscenes? See, that's the thing, right? I think when I did the Crystal Tower, I think I think I've said this before on stream a couple of times, but I did it with the Oceania Lalafell community. And they just happened to be doing, like, they do, like, weekly alliance raids. And I just happened to be at the Crystal Tower when they were doing a Crystal Tower alliance raid, and I joined them for it and I cleared it. Like, they did it all synced and everything, like, as a proper, like, community thing, Because that's what they do. They just do the alliance raids on a roulette. Well, not roulette, but like they cycle through them. And I joined for that, and that's how I did it, and I'm so grateful for that. I mean, the Lalafell community does, yeah. They, as I say, they cycle through them. I'm pretty sure it's unsynced. At least I did that one unsynced for me. Let me have, actually, I'm opening it up now. Let me have a look where the Discord is, if we can find it. Lala events. Event schedule. Nope. Where is it? Where did they put this? Announcements? Did he? I know they put it somewhere in here, but like the... Yeah, I can't find it now. That's so funny. Anyway, point is they do a schedule. All the time on Ravana? Yeah, like it's a common thing. I want to start doing my own, like, once I get like a community that's big enough, I want to start doing my own like unsynced alliance raid events and stuff too. So I think that'd be really cool. But like 24 people is a lot of people. Yeah, do you want to Crystal Tower when Dynamis opened up? It was so crazy to see mechanics. Nice. So what, everyone was doing them like properly like unsynced? I mean synced, I mean? That's so good. You already skip half the mechanics because of eye level. This is true, but at least you still at least get time to do the bosses, right? Ever since it became required content, you see in Party Finder nearly every night. Yeah, it's very common. I need Party Finder right now. Labyrinth of the Ancients, look, first, look, it's right here. As Penthea said, it's right there. People do this all the time. Since I'm distracted, I'm gonna turn in this quest and then yes. I'm going to turn in the quest, I'm going to place my tree, and I'm going to show everyone who hasn't seen it my apartment on this character. We're going to work out what Heavensward stories I need to do, and like propose a time to do them. And then I'm going to swap over to my North American character, and I'm going to show you guys my apartment in my free company house. It's not my free company, but the free company I'm part of, which I like a lot more so far. I'll show you guys. I think only Doom has seen it so far. So we'll do all those things before we end the stream. I don't know why I ever placed my faith in you. You're such a disappointment. Consider this a formal dissolution of our partnership. Let none ever again speak the names Reek and Mimely in the same breath. Never again. And with that, I bid you good day. No, that's so harsh. When he was little, Reek's parents punished him for spending time... Lizard. Punished him for a time by withholding his allowance. Without money to lavish on his friends, he soon found many were only drawn to him by his wealth. I dare say he feared you would abandon him as they did and decided to push you away first. I'm not trying to make excuses for what he said. I only hope you can find it in your heart to forgive him. Take some time, then come and see me and take this for your troubles. I'm going to pick up the quest because otherwise I'll forget to pick it up or where I get it from. I'm not going to remember where I get it from here. I'm sure a talented woman like yourself is needed all over the realm, and so I thank you for sparing a moment to hear me out. Since you two parted ways, Reek has come to visit me several times. Though he is blessedly in good health, I worry for his spirits. I think you may have been the only friend he had for some time. I considered journeying to the Crystarium to look in on him, but I find travel rather difficult if you'd go in my stead. Absolutely. But first, I have a house to go to, guys. I got a house to go to. I gotta place my my little tree. It's not a little tree, it's a big tree. I gotta place it. And I gotta find a good spot to put it too. That's the thing. Okay. That confused me. I thought it was saying the retainer's name is Mimely. It's not. Okay, where am I putting this giant freaking tree is the question. Because this needs to go somewhere that would make sense. Oh, I could just put it here, actually. This is a nice spot to put it, right? Maybe not like right next to the... Yeah, this isn't a bad spot. What do you guys think? It's kind of nice here. I love it. Thank you, Westy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, for those of you who didn't see it, this is my first house in this game. I've got a little banana tree. I've got this picnic area underneath this. I need to plant stuff in here. I don't actually have anything to plant. Wait, do I have seeds in here? No, I don't. I've got seeds somewhere. It's a pretty big tree. I mean, a nice fountain. Yeah, what a nice fountain. Yeah, I wonder where you... Wow, where did I get this fountain from? TB gave it to me. Thank you, TB. I appreciate it. Turbo, hello. How are you? I'm doing a house tour, Turbo. This is my house in this game. I bought this house myself with money generously donated to me. Tibby made this fountain. It's really cool. It glows. It has a dragon. It's pretty cool. I don't know where I got this from. I just kind of have it. I got this cool little hedge. Westy made this tree for me. The inside the inside's still a work in progress. It is such a cool fountain. I love it. The inside's very empty. It's a work in progress. I got my little dining table here. Things on the walls. My little bed that I still haven't slept in, but Westy and Doom... No, not Doom. Westy and Tibby and Peachy slept in without me, weirdly. This is not a nightstand. It's a fudging fridge/freezer. Don't question it. The tree is dyeable? That's crazy. I got all of my retainer people just lined up against this wall here because I have nothing better for them to do. And then this is... I love this area so much. I love all this clutter here. Carbuncle chair. Watching me sleep. They didn't watch me sleep. They just slept themselves. It was weird. Yeah, this is all the clutter here. I actually like... This is inspiration for... I'll show you my other characters. But this became inspiration, and I think I've done a much better job in my other area. Oh, the retainers are watching me sleep. Yeah, they're definitely doing that. And of course, the best boy. Well, second best boy. Hoshafont is the best boy, but Hildebrand is pretty close, you know. I just feel bad calling him the best boy when Hoshafont is right there. But yeah, this is this apartment, and I love it. But how much Hildy have I done? I'm up to date with Hildy. I've done all the Hildy quests. I prioritize the hell out of the Hildy quests every time I get them unlocked. So I've done all the Hildy up to where I'm at in Shadowbringers main story. Hildebrand gets prioritized like immediately. You can get a Hoshafont portrait. Oh, I know I can. I'm actually, you know what? I'll log out now. I'll show you guys my free company. Ends with Hildy, best Hildy. Ends with Hildy's pretty good. I mean, all the Hildys. So this is my off-stream character, by the way, guys. This is Aubrey Chambers. This is the one I play off-stream. Wait, I don't know where I think I logged up. Okay. Spoilers. Okay. Chat, I'm about to show you guys the FC estate. Right? They got this freaking giant, like, ward in Shogane as well. They've got a chocobo stable. I thought there was something in here, but it's not. Like, the outside is, like, pretty cool. I love the outside. It's nice and simple. Yeah, you climb to the very top. I also learned to climb to it, too. Tables and chairs. Yeah, actually, I'll go there for people who don't actually know. I assume most people know. But I know some of you in my chat, like, I don't know if you know Panthea, because you've never had a house in this game. But this is, like, a really annoying, like, parkour freaking thing to do. I don't like this version of this treehouse. This version treehouse parkour is, like, annoying. There's a tree swing behind the house. Oh, I don't think I noticed that. Facing hot choco. Ow. Where's the tweet? You said there was a tree swing. Where? Am I blind? Have we got Leap of Faith at home? We have Leap of Faith at home. I saw no tree swing. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see one. In the trunk. Oh, well, I've missed it. I'm not climbing back up. I'm not climbing back up. But this is the front of it, which is like, it's nice and simple. I like it. The inside, though? I love the inside of this place. Look at this. Welcome to my crib. It's not my crib. It's okay. It's not my crib. Oh, in the trunk, other side. I was almost there. Ah, whatever. I'll go back out afterwards. But like, this is like, there's the Hushafont one that you were talking about. I turned and went inside. It's fine. Don't worry about Doom. I assume this is the one you were talking about, though. The Hushafont portrait. Like all of them. Look at them all. I'm glad I know all of these characters, otherwise I probably would have been spoiled. This guy I don't think I knew, but I only noticed this portrait after I did his story. Grandpa! Yeah, Panthea calls them Grandpa. That's kind of weird, but anyway. This area is so beautiful. I love this area. Like the FC, I don't know who built this in the FC, but they did such a wonderful job with this place. And you got this nice little seating area. And then the people here, this is it's so cute. I love the detail that they've put in. It's so nice. But like none of the, like, I joined when this was already set up. So unfortunately they've blocked off the top floor in the basement because, I don't know, housing item limit probably. But my room, I'm proud of my room. I spent all morning this morning on this. This is my little kitchen. I don't have a lot of good items yet, so I made do with what I had, right? Which isn't much. But I like it. Large houses are too large to fill, yeah, which is such a shame. They need to like increase the housing item size. The dining area is very much a work in progress. I have basically nothing for this area right now, which kind of sucks, but you know, we've got what we can. I've got a tiny little bedroom here. Of course, I sleep with Hildy above my bed. They're working on it soon. Ignore the gold that I'm hiding under my bed. That's really like not important, okay? Not important. And then my favorite part, which is inspired by the work I did like yesterday on stream with my other area, is this area here. Did I not have banks for that? What do you mean, Turbo? Celsius, so sus. I like this little study.
I am a duck!
Whitney, hello. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Since when were you VIP? Turbo, you've been VIP for months. Hold on. Let's check. Let's go check when I made Turbo VIP. Let's check when I made Turbo VIP. I think I can check that, right? I'm pretty sure I can check that. It would have been actually. I might have to go back quite some distance. Actually, hold on. I can probably check content. Roles manager. Does it show me in roles manager when I made you VIP? Yeah, it does. Okay. Turbo Benzo. VIP last modified 2 months ago. 2 months ago, Turbo. Dragon Horde? That's exactly what you said, Doom, before. You called it a Dragon Horde when you came in. Yeah, so Doom is the only person who's seen this. Doom helped me like with the partitions for this area because I was kind of stuck. Doing alright, still tired? So fair, Whitney, but I'm glad you're doing alright. But yeah, I love this area so much with all the clutter. I put like a little secret trapdoor here. Shh, don't tell anyone. I'm hiding the trapdoor with my books, okay? It's hidden, it's secret. And like the conspiracy theory board. I've got this nice chair, the clutter on the table. I really love this area. This is like my favorite area of like my whole house. It's as hidden as my gold. Shh, some people might not have seen it. You throw away so many of those gold pile items. I kind of like them. Like, I think I was saying on stream yesterday, for my other character, for Mimily, I want to have like a secret like bank vault thing in the basement of my house with just all the gold pile items, everything just like put together in the super secure vault. And like, cause there's like an actual, oh, I didn't change my hotbar on this character yet. I forgot I have to like copy and paste them over and I just haven't done it. Big stretch. You like the gold to make sparkles? Exactly. You can have an apartment in addition to a house? Yeah, exactly. I'm just too poor on this character. I only have 2 million gil. Like, this is my entire thing. I can't make anything on this character. What do you mean? Why would you have a corner turbo? No, I'm sorry. That was mean. That wasn't mean. That was rude. Was it preview furnishings? What was I going to preview? Oh, yeah, there's like this one here. I feel like Like, there are options for, like, bank vaults, right? Like, maybe not that one particularly. Also, I really badly want to use a hidden bookshelf. I really badly want to. Wait, I could... Oh my god, wait. Oh my god, wait. Now that I put that partition in, this could fit so well! I'll do it, Doom. I'll do it. And it's hidden on this side too. Okay, well now I know what I want next. I want this bookshelf next. Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, well, I know what my next goal is. Can I make the bookshelf a different color? Can I make it blend in? I can. Oh, good. Okay, well, that's what I'm gonna do then. See, look, I've already, like, come up with an idea. Super secret bookshelf for my super secret, very suspicious private investigator room. Yo, I love this. I love housing in this game. Anyway, I don't know where I can buy this, though. I can make it as a carpenter, but I don't know what level. Anyway, what was I actually looking for? I was looking for something. Super secret bank vault door. Was it a partition? It might not have been a partition. Or maybe it was just this one that I was thinking of. It might have just been that one. But I'm sure there was like a thing. Yeah, no, I know the market board has it. Oh god. How the hell did I get myself... Okay, I was gonna say, how did I get myself stuck? I do have like crafters leveled on this one up to like 50-ish. So I don't know if what level the crafting thing comes at. Trick book. Oh, it's level 90. Okay, yeah, I can't craft it then. But I can craft some of these, which is pretty cool. See, Winnie, thank you for dropping by. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest. I hope you get some good sleep. Haven't even finished Shadowbringers and I'm stuck in endgame. This is so true. I'm in endgame. Yeah, guys, I'm immediately buying that freaking thing. I don't care. Okay, no. First I need to run past. Where is the swing? Oh my god, it's right here. It's right there. Guys, I found the swing. I was expecting like a big swing like the tree that Westy bought me, so I was looking for like a big like bench type thing. This is cute though. Anyway, I'm buying the secret bookshelf. Yeah, now I understand. Okay, how expensive is this trick bookshelf partition? Oh, guys, it's gonna cost me... No, what do you mean? I'm so happy with my tree. I'm saying I was expecting this tree to look like it, but it didn't. Can craft it for me? I mean, if that's okay, TB. I don't know if, like, you want anything from me, though, because... I want to get the mounted bookshelf as well. This one I can easily purchase. Hold on, I need to go back into my house. I need to go back in and have a look at what because I had, like, another thing I was considering changing as well. Because I think I was using, like, the Riviera bookshelf or something. But I kind of want the mounted bookshelf instead, I think. Now streaming on Johnny's House Rules. Yeah, so I've got this, right, which is kind of like not the greatest because what I actually want instead is... but the problem with this one is this one doesn't... It's not dyeable. That's right, I forgot this one's not dyeable, which is so stupid. Yeah, so my other thinking was like, oh, if I put this bookshelf here, then it'll be like, it'll actually, rather than being like this weird one sticking out, it'll be flush with the wall and it will look pretty nice. But if that one's not dyeable, I don't know how this double bookshelf thing would work. I mean, I guess it would be okay because it would then blend with the brown here and the brown would fit here, so it might be okay. When does a mounted bookshelf become craftable? Actually, it might be craftable for me now. Worst case, I'll have to pick it up in material. There, that's fine. That's why I made this character, because I can travel a lot easier. I don't remember if I can buy a mounted bookshelf in here. I don't think I can. Actually, you know what? I'll just check my carpenter. Book. Oh, shoot, I can craft this. Stack of tomes and a pile of tomes, and then rosewood lumber. I don't have any rosewood lumber on me, but that would be so easy to make. This would be so easy for me to make, I think, actually. Chat, we're gonna do a quick craft at the end of stream. That's crazy. Okay, stack of tomes and a pile of tomes, and then rosewood lumber. It's not in this one, of course not. Stack of tomes. Pile of tomes. Where do I get rosewood lumber from? Hold on. Where am I in NA? I'm in Cactua. Rosewood lumber. Okay, and then would it come to be the best crafted level for household items? I'm not the person to ask for this. Okay, rosewood logs can be found in the East Shroud. So, to the East Shroud we go. I'd assume like Carpenter does give you so many recipes, like so many recipes. I can't believe the freaking like bookshelf I'm about to craft costs 60,000 or like however many thousands on the market, and I can just craft it in like 5 seconds. Okay, the bramble patch. Where the fudge is the bramble patch? Okay, so it's up. Oh, I know where they are now. I remember doing this route so many times for Grand Company turn-ins. I know where Rosewood is.
Back by unpopular demand. Me!
Hello, how are you? Why are you OMGing? What's up? How are things? You get to catch an AJ string? You do, although it is near the end of it. I'm just doing some itty bitty crafting to finish off with. I obtain nothing. Come on now. Rude. Nothing twice? It's 90% chance! The fudge you mean you get nothing twice? Rude. You have to go to another freaking node. Crafting is a pain. I kind of like crafting and gathering. It's a pain to get all the materials every time. Guys, am I crazy? This is an 88% chance to get something, right? And I failed it 3 times. Absolutely bonkers. Okay. Let's craft some rosewood lumber. Where's the rosewood lumber? Here, okay. You can harvest for me. Oh, shoot. I mean, I don't need high quality, do I? Do I need high quality for the... Oh, I sure hope I don't. I sure hope I don't. God, I've forgotten how to freaking... I haven't crafted in so long. I've forgotten how to do this. Next 8 steps. No high quality housing stuff? Okay, cool. I do have skills. No, I know I have skills. This is touch actions. I haven't crafted in so long. Blue is a pretty cool color. Ah, fudge. Should I have done that instead? Increases quality. Well, I'll do it now. Okay. Oh, fudge. I didn't realize that was an instant. I didn't check how much. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter. That's okay. Is it in house? Here we go. Okay, where is it at? Top wall mounted. Door furnishings. Where are you? Mounted bookshelf. No, I like blue, but Westy like really likes blue. Westy likes blue a lot. Oh my god, there's so many oh, okay, but some of these I have no idea where I even get them from. Okay, you know what, that's fine. We'll just craft this. You do not have the required materials. Oh, I need 5 rosewood lumber! Oh! Oh, okay, well that changes everything. I didn't pay attention. No, the friend request was not ignored. I was just distracted. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oops, wrong thing. I did not pay attention to how much rosewood lumber I actually needed. So I need how many? I need 12 rosewood lumbers. 12 more. You're painting your nails blue? Nice. We love that. Oh my god, look at that. I need 5 more. That's crazy. Okay. Which is the one that gives me the chance to gather a spoon? I think it's that one. Yeah. That should give me 5. Mathematically, it should give me like 6. Look at that. 6. Perfect maths, chat. I didn't want to search for it. How do I... craft it? There we go. I'll just quick synthesize 4 more. I completely forgot quick synthesis is a thing. Testing nail polish for a thing next weekend. Is that the thing this weekend that I know about, or is this the thing the next weekend? Like, it was a bit ambiguous. Okay, mounted bookshelf for real. Wait, can I just... I was gonna say, I was like, there's no way it will just let me. Omega. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. I'll just craft it. It doesn't need to be high quality. High quality will do nothing for... I used the wrong buttons, but you know what? That's okay. Oh. Well, done it. Ad break right now? That's crazy. It's 9:30. Oh my god. Me over here, like, just a little bit, guys. Just a little bit, and I'm over here freaking doing, like, an entire whole, like, thing more than I was expecting to do. Anyway. Chat. Before I make the final changes to the estate and end stream, is next Friday a good time to do... Oh, it's an ad break. I should actually wait for the ad break to be finished. I'm silly. Housing main to crafting main pipeline. I mean, this character already had, like, my crafters at level 50. Like, ish. Some of them are 44, 45, 48. But, like, I was already leveling them up. Because... And the reason I leveled them... If you can believe it, the motivation that I had for leveling the crafters on this character was because I wanted to be able to repair my gear with, like, dark matter rather than going to repair vendors. That was my motivation. Did I do the feminine stuff? No, because I'm only midway through Heavensward. Like, my main quest is not showing up here, but I'm only at Heavensward level 53 quests. I'm not even up to that yet. I've been taking it really slow. Like, as you can see, I'm doing all the side quests, and I've been leveling all of my classes, like, semi-equally. So it's taking me quite a while, but the idea for this character was it was going to be my off-stream character that when I feel like playing the game but not streaming, I just level this character and I do every single quest and I just do it all in order. Obviously, I've had some difficulty with, like, these extremes because, like, you know, the freaking extremes. And no one does the freaking relic grind, so I'm stuck on this one because no one's doing it. But anyway. Yeah, that's exactly why, TB. That was my motivation. Was. Now this is going to be my motivation, which is so funny. Okay. So. Okay, I said rotate. Is that finicky for everyone else? Is it just like me? Oops. We'll grid off. Come on, grab the... No, grab the... There we go. Put it there. And then I move this back here, and then I move you as well. And I think do I get rid of this bookshelf? No, maybe I don't get rid of it, but I move it somewhere better. Can this fit in this room at all? No, God, no. This room is way too freaking... Wait, unless, chat, unless... It's kind of a tight fit, actually. I don't know if I like it. Do I just get rid of it, guys? Oh, wait. What if I put this next to the bed over here? Oh, God, no. That won't fit. What are your thoughts, guys? Keep the bookshelf, get rid of the bookshelf. I do know how to store stuff. Actually, this kind of fits here. If I like have it... like it kind of blends in with the white wall so it doesn't stick out too much. Oh, wait, hold on. What if I... Okay, no, it's... Wait! Actually, hold on. Wait a second, am I cooking? Guys, am I cooking? Oh, this is kind of annoying. Hold on, can I select it this way? Is there a way to select... Is it? Have I screwed myself up? Oh, wait, I got it. I was like, what if... What if, chat? That kind of looks kind of cool, though, actually. Like, yeah, it's flat and the books aren't really sticking out, but, like... I kind of like it. Also, I can put this flower pot down now. Just put it here. I'll put a flower in it at some point. Wait, it can go on the table? Okay, even better. You'd make the partition darker. See, I kind of like the white walls, though. That's my problem. The back of the bookshelf wouldn't pop as much. No, I know, and you're right, but I really like the white walls. Something to consider. Something to consider. But, good news. I got what I wanted to get, which is a much flatter wall here that doesn't stick out and it like blends much better. I can shove a white rectangular partition in the middle of the bookshelf and dye it dark. Holy shoot. Just as an example. Yeah, so that's what I thought would happen. It's too big. Like it covers, it like extends out the sides. I'm sure there are ways. There's probably like another partition that like suits better, or like some other things I could chuck in the back instead. Like maybe some sort of like wall mounted things maybe? That I could just shove behind it? Wait. Oh, the ivy curtain comes, it's on top though. Although I kind of like this too. This kind of looks good as well. Hold on, guys. You have a GM letter on this card? Uh-oh, why do you have a GM letter? What's a GM messaging you for? Maybe wall climbing. Wait, where'd that go? If I like put other clutter behind it, it might look okay. DIY button. Well, that was never the intention, but now I'm like, actually, that could kind of do well. Or planters, actually, though. Actually, kinda. You like the big vines? I also love the big vines. That's hold on. The ivy curtain, right? I also really like this pillar that I put in there. So like, I like that one. Anyway. I have a lot of book storage. I don't know what you mean by that exactly. What the... The vines have to do with books. Using some bigger shelving instead of more books. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I do like more books. I'm a huge fan of more books. We had so much money saved on the verdant partitions back in the day. Yeah. I mean, like, initially Doom was saying, like, try the, like, these ones here. I think they're Hingen. These ones. And it just didn't mesh the two areas together. 250 to 500 is pretty good. Kind of like the ivy curtain. Wall climbing ivy, I could put, like, elsewhere, but, like, it doesn't really fit there exactly. People love the... Well, I love the greenery. It's so good. I think these as well. I kind of like the wall planters too. Like, these could also fit. I could even put them here. Oh my god. Guys, there's so many options and so many choices, honestly. I love the housing in this game. It's so good. Like, I never actually got into it before yesterday on stream. And, like, since then, I've just been like, oh, it's these ones I want, actually. I prefer these ones, not the, is it the odd rose ones? I prefer the normal rose planters. I could do both. Well, I mean, I don't know, I kind of prefer the normal. I mean, they're both good, actually. Ivy curtain with the planters on top. That's what I was thinking, too. The wall planter and the ivy curtain. I actually have no idea if... No, they're all marker board only. I don't know if I can craft them, though. My alchemist is not up to par. At least I don't think it is. What's my alchemist at? Never mind, my alchemist is up to par. Wall mounted. Oh, okay, yeah. I can only do wall planters. But at least the wall planters are something I can do. The others I'll just have to... Yeah. I can't even do the ivy curtain. They're all high level. You always can whatever your accent colors. Oh, that's... Okay, you know what? You know what, guys? That's exactly what I'm going to do. Maybe not right then. No. But. That's why they were black. I was wondering why they were black. Hold on. Yeah, that's not noticeable, really. But I do like that I can change what color it is. See, I'd just go for red, to be honest. I just feel like the red will be fine. Like, it pops. But it's... maybe it's too much. Maybe I'll do more subtle. Matches the wall trim. Well, that's the other thing I was thinking as well, right? Maybe a lighter red then. Or like one that's not so bright. Like the blood red. Yeah. Like the blood red or something. Pink. Yeah, I was thinking the red ties in with the partition, so it's good there. Yeah. Housing is so fun. Like, I don't know if I've told most of you guys, probably not, but my favorite, like, I love, like, creative Minecraft, and the thing I like to do most in creative Minecraft is not necessarily building external buildings. I really love interior decorating in Minecraft. So, like, this really, like, Final Fantasy is, like, really, like, I love it. One more thing together. I mean, look, this can wait till later, because I've got these and then the ivy curtains to go. Like, they're going to take some time, but they're absolutely on the list of my next things to get is the ivy curtain. Wait, the ivy curtain. Oh, the ivy curtain can also be. But do I make the ivy curtain just like? Maybe I make the ivy curtain more of a one that just blends in nicely, and then have the pink stand out. Because if I make this stand out too much, there'll be too much red, and I don't want too much red. So I think these are just like have either like a black or some sort of green or something. Because I don't like the blue. This is scratching my itch. It's scratching it so bad. So bad, Westy. You don't understand. How does it work with the special dyes? So housing items can use the main like first lot of special dyes, but they can't use the metallic dyes. Because none of the metallic dyes can be used on housing items, so it doesn't use those. Which one's the pale blue? Unless you just meant like the undyed version, but I hate that. The sky blue is kind of okay, but like the thing is I kind of don't want too much variation in color for this part. Because this part I kind of just want to blend in with the vine. So that way the roses can pop out up top, because if these ones like pop out there, it'll be too much color. Thank you, TB. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love the housing in this game, and I'm so proud of this. Like the kitchen still needs some work. I don't actually have any actual kitchen like sink or anything, because the kitchen sinks that exist are like so expensive. The kitchen. Yeah, step kitchen I don't want. Oh wait, is there none of these kitchens? Oh shoot. Oh, floating kitchen cabinet I do want, but they're way too expensive on the market board. Like these are like hundreds of thousands of gil. Kitchen cabinet. I think that's this one. Yeah, that's just this one, so I already have that. Maybe it was just called sink? Simple sink. Chilean sink. I don't know. Maybe it's just only purchasable then, from like a special vendor or something. The house you decorated got demoed? No, Nuggies. That sucks. That's rough. I only just found out, like, I thought the demolition rule in housing was like 45 days of being offline. No, it's 45 days of not entering your house. So I've just realized that now. So now I'm going to make very careful to actually enter my house every like 30 days or something. It's not yours, but you can't go. Yeah, that does suck. You need to send me something? Oh boy. Yeah, I know you do get emails. I saw that. Like I actually looked at what happens. I think it's 15 days you get like a duty timer. Yeah, it's not show. Oh, estate. Here we go. Housing lottery status, company projects, exploratory. No, it doesn't show up. But apparently it shows up on 15 days, and then at 30 days you get emailed. There's a really nice Dark Academia. Oh my god, Dark Academia is something I actually really want to do. For like, if I was to get a full like proper 3-story house or like whatever, I would do Dark Academia. Like it's, as you can see from all the books, I love it. May I have screenshots? Please send. Also, I took a trip to your FC today because Doom was showing me her place, and I was like, hold on, I've seen this FC building before because I saw it on your stream today, Nuggies. I didn't realize it was yours. Or like Doom's, I didn't realize it was shared, is my point. But I saw it and it looks so cool. There's a partition, the apothecary shelf. That does sound familiar. I've definitely seen something like that. I love being able to preview everything. That's so good. Apothecary, workbench, and mortar. Maybe it's not called apothecary shelf. I do know what you're talking about, I think, though. Maybe it's just a shelf rather than a partition. No, that's the one I just had. Scroll cabinet, these bookshelves. Like, I feel like I know what you mean, though. I just don't remember what it is. I have no idea. It's the little drawers. Tibby's here, Tibby's here, Tibby's here. Hi, Tibby. Hello, Tibby. You don't know how Lord Square Enix sees it? Oh, boy. Oh my god, I've gotten so many messages, the hell? Simple Sync. Oh, the website. Ah, I see what you mean. What's up, Tibby? How are you, Tibby? What's up, Tibby? How are things? Tibby, you're concerning me with the Yeah, that's the Simple Sync I was looking at before. Question, what's up, Akai? How are things? Yes, Akai, we are friends. How concerned should I be? You miscalculate! It's okay. It's okay, Tibby. It's okay. It's okay, Tibby. It's okay, Tibby. We can do this another time too. It doesn't have to be now, Tibby. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Need more books? Wait. You can buy books here. You can buy the books here, right? It depends on what types of books, though. I know you can buy stack of tomes, pile of tomes. You can't? Only me? Oh. Well, if you tell me what ones you need, I can buy it and then just trade them to you. Need one each. I'll buy them and trade them to you then. Come back here, Tibby. You silly goose. You're switching games? What are you switching games to, Nuggies? Are you switching to Final Fantasy? Don't do that. I'm not going to be here for much longer. I gotta go to bed soon. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm going to be going to bed. Okay. Bam. Have your books. Need to find the name of the shelf. Oh, so fair. Oh my god, I got some chocolate. I have TB chocolate. Thank you, TB. Need to find the name of the shelf. I'm also going to look up the shelf. Because I believe you that it is a shelf or something. Like, because I've seen it before. Maybe it's a wall-mounted shelf? There's a floating kitchen shelf, which is the one I was looking at beforehand that, like, I really want. But it's super expensive. Metal pipe wall, no. Shirts, plates. Okay, so it's not one of those. Interactive furnishing, definitely not. Miscellaneous? Like, I've seen it. I know what you're talking about, because I know I've seen it before myself as well. That's the annoying thing. Like, I think I know what you mean, too. New VD FC house, you want to make it? And McNuggies? Oh my god, that'd be so cool. That'd be so funny. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh no, it's an alchemy furnace. No, it's none of these either. I thought I was onto something. It's literally... Don't tell me it's actually just called a wall cabinet. Wait, that's what you meant when you said alchemy thing? I mean, I kind of get it. Thank you so much, TB. Wait. The outdoor furnishing I can't use though, because this character doesn't have access to external things though. At the moment, anyway. Thank you though, TB. Oh my god. Well then, no, I'll definitely keep it because I do want to buy a house and I love having this. I have it on the other character. It's just that I can't use it now. It's just taking up space. Well, then it will continue to take up space. Okay. Now, I need to work out exactly how I'm going to want to place this. I think here? Okay. It does... The opening door does clip into that. But that might be okay, so that way it clips in with this side better. You love one IRL for your sewing and craft supplies? Yeah. Unless I move it like so it comes out to here. Or... Actually, here's a good middle ground. Is this so hard not to clip? They are, but I think I did good. I think I did well, guys. TP, thank you so much. Oh my god, I love that. I might make this blue so it still merges in like well for that side. Where am I gonna put this? Oh. I hate that you can't place these on the pillars. It's like the worst freaking design choice. Okay, where am I gonna put it? Where do you think would look good? Where do you guys think this would look good? Because you can't put it on this either, because it's a freaking door partition, and door partitions can't have, like, wall mount hanging things. It sucks. It's stupid. Maybe I just put it there. Or, actually, put this one here. And this one can be, like, here. You can place some of those planters in the wall cabinet, so it looks like ferns are coming out of them. TB, did you just walk through the wall? Can you do that when I'm in editing mode? I thought only I could do it. BDTH? I have no idea what that is. You can place some of those planters on the wall cabinet. Hold on, I've forgotten which one the wall cabinet is. Oh, that's the big one. You can place some of the planters on that. Looks like ferns are coming out of them. Oh, I do love that. That's pretty cool. I do love that. Watch me. Whoa! What? Whoa, hang on a second. Hold on a second. How does that work? How do I do that? Is the top just like have no collision? No, it does. Okay, so game is just a little buggy. Collision detection in houses is tough. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. That's so weird. Run into a wall. I did. I ran into a wall. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Without moving, just run straight. I didn't mean to do that. No, I'm trying to... Oh my god. Okay, you know what I need to do? Oh. It just lets you... Yeah, I was gonna say... I've done it in a corner in... Like, out there. I did it in corners beforehand. Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, so you can't get stuck. That makes a lot of sense. I do like that, actually. Could you imagine I just glitched out of bounds? Okay. Last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna preview how this looks. Do I prefer this blue, chat? Because the blue matches with the kitchen. And it matches with this outside area, but I actually do. I think it's too blue. I'm gonna be honest. I think I prefer it as brown. Need to re-enter, like, I see. Yeah, look, I think it's better brown, to be honest. Unless I want to do some, like, extra color with it, but I don't think I do. I think I kind of like it as it is. Just make it freaking lime green. Why not? I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy with my... TB, get out of the pillar. TB, get out of that pillar. I am in the pillar now. Anyway. Long story short, I just want to show you guys what my house looked like, and I'm very proud of it. Also, this area is so dark now that... the chandelier. Hold on, I think I have a solution. I think maybe. As much as I love the chandelier, I don't know if that's gonna really work. Oh shoot, how many things sold over like this morning? Okay. The only other thing I can think, like, see, I love the chandelier, but it's like, it's now, see, this is the annoying part, you can't move it. I wonder if this saves it. Actually, no. I think that this being stuck between actually does well. It's like I've got 3 extra little lights poking out of it, and then I have like a proper chandelier on this side. I think that's just how it should be. Just get the gold saucer one. I don't think I've ever seen it, unfortunately. Alright, TB, I saw you wave. Bye bye. Easy, yeah. So fair. Oh wait, you're where the? Oh, you're up there. I was like, where are you? Hi, I can climb too. I'm just wondering, like, what I want the lighting to be at now that I've changed things. because I kind of like it being really dark in here. It looks kind of like, you know, secret. But out here being dark just doesn't look right, so I think I need to put more lights. Maybe that's something I work on next, is just getting a lot of lighting so this area here can be like really bright. But then inside here can look like this, because I like this. Yeah, I just need more lamps. So that's something I'll work on next time. For now, it's 10 o'clock and I want to go to bed because I'm exhausted. And I have things to do tomorrow. So, bye TB. I hope you guys enjoyed the actually getting work done this stream, the actual getting through content on my other character, and then the house tour, because I'm so proud of this. Like, as I said, this was this morning's job. I was doing this all morning. So I'm really happy with it. Anyway, for now though, we're gonna go find someone to raid. But thank you all so much for stopping by, for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you had a really good time, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone you're in. Let's see who's live. Night Penthea, thank you for being here. We can say hi to Lay is streaming. Lay is playing Uma. I think Akai would like that. I don't know if Akai's still here, but Lay's playing Uma. I may not be playing Uma on my stream, Akai, but I can certainly send you to someone who is. Lizard. Okay, everyone go say hi to Lechu. Lechu's playing Uma. Good job getting last Westy. Well, unless someone else takes it. If someone else takes it, then that's just unfortunate. Have yourselves a good rest of your times, and everyone go send Lay all of your love and support and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to catch you all in tomorrow's stream, and also in the Discord, I'll ask everyone for a time to, for when people will want to help me out with some of the Heavensward raids. And we'll sort of like get a feel for that, when that might be. I won't set anything in stone just yet, but I do want to get those done. So if you're not part of the Discord and you want to help me out with those as a Final Fantasy channel, I'm just saying, it's there. You don't have to, but it's there. But otherwise, I'm going to sleep because I'm exhausted. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day and night, whatever time zone you're from, and I'll catch you all later. Take care, have fun, goodbye, don't die, or I will cry, and I'll blame it on Westy. Because Westy took last, and that's very upsetting to me, so... someone dies, I cry. I don't know how this works. Okay, that's fine. Goodbye, everyone. Said raid. Which has been done.